the stars say I'm insignificant. But in the same breath they tell me that
Hi, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Wise Magi Godcast. Today we are here with Empire, Professor Ras Natty. What's going on, brethren?
Another show, another day in the motherfucking building. I feel like my camera looks a little different, man. For some reason, my bottoms is on the camera, man. My bottoms never on the camera.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did some adjustments due to moving it earlier in the week.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of, but
It's tilted.
nah, well, whatever you're doing, but I don't really think we should change stuff during the cast. This precast work, but man, you know I'm coming in here. I got a couple things, right, and it's some things making me upset, but I'm covering that completely on Sunday, I think. But y'all keep on lying. There's a lot of liars out here, and they say liars die. I don't know if they say that. If you lie, you die. I don't know if they say that, but I thought they said something like that, right? But I've been seeing a bunch of people post stupid shit on the internet, right? And what I mean by stupid shit, I've been seeing a young white type of light-skinned lady or whatever, black lady, whatever y'all want to call this person, right? There's a person holding a board, right? And they have false facts on there, but I'm seeing multiple people post it now, right? But I already said I was covering that on Sunday, but I just seen somebody else just post it recently. I went on Facebook to get the link to send it out to a couple of people. And immediately when I popped on there, I seen somebody have it in their story, and I laughed. I thought, more fake news, right? Niggas love fake news. Matter of fact, Lido and Don Tripp got a song called Fake News. Fake news, really the police. So all these motherfuckers y'all lying, you say fuck away from them, bro. They gonna get y'all ass jammed up, bro. Anybody that put up fake stats, stay the fuck away from them, because they don't care, right? They're not honest. They don't care if you die. They don't care nothing about you, bro. They just here to fucking lie. Stay away from them. I'm sorry, because you know this is a family-friendly cast, but you know, to just curse for no reason, right? Just to throw curse words anywhere. I don't even know what curse mean, but it's good to have affectionate words in affectionate spots, right? When you see people putting stupid stats up, right? And it's continuously stupid stats. But the brother said no love for a lame nigga. If he ain't about that money, then that boy can't hang with us. This is for my dogs from the ghetto. Like, and like he's keep on explaining, like, I feel comfortable in the hood, because when you get in Hollywood and you get around these fake ass people, you hear these fake ass stats, and you like, yo, if you said that shit to me in the hood, I'll kill you, right? And then you say, yo, these niggas in the hood, they so emotional, they're like their mom. I don't know what they be saying, right? But that's not my angle today, so don't even worry about that. But that's my Sunday angle, bro. But I really got a problem with motherfuckers with fake stats. Scoop, have you been seeing the fake stats, bro? We finally got you back in the building, bro. What's going on, OG?
Yo, who dropping fake stats, bro?
Man, it's a fake stat going on. I'm seeing some 7 out of, man, let me post it, bro. I'm putting it on. I really don't want fake news on the cast, but I gotta show it to you, bro, because the shit is actually getting out of hand. And the worst thing is people are so stupid that they're not even reading the posts. It's like back in the days when they used to say black people all they had was a couple misspell signs and shit like that, and they just got over the shit. Like, that's what I'm seeing right now, right? I think it's like, it's a man hatred. And I be hearing people say, yo, we need to get back together, man and woman, blah, blah, right? Only woman that we should be getting with right now, brothers, is women that understand that there's a man hatred. We should not get with no woman, no other woman. No woman should be like, yo, we need equality, all that bullshit, right? I'm completely against equality for women, right? Because they're tipping the scale already unequally, nigga. So they don't need more equality, right? They need to actually be leveled. It's need a level playing field. Whoever the fuck make up fake stats need to be leveled the fuck out. But Scoop, I'm not even about to go super into that, bro. The big news for the day, the big story for the day, what I'm covering today is the brother Alec Baldwin. Did you hear anything about Alec, the actor?
I just saw some shit. Run it by me. I literally just saw the shit.
Man, the actor, Empress, you about to read that?
Yeah.
All right, do you think?
Okay, so according to TMZ, they've obtained an extended version of the 911 call, and it's very clear to hear the caller was upset with another member on the crew, saying they were supposed to check the guns and placing the blame on them.
Okay, bomb.
I heard about this. This nigga killed somebody and injured somebody with a goddamn prop gun.
It's like, why are they calling it a prop gun? How does a prop gun...
Well, it's not a prop gun. It's a prop bullet. It's a blank. It's supposed to be a blank.
Oh.
It is a blank, essentially.
Wait, but it still killed them?
Yeah, because it's still a projectile. It's just not a bullet.
Ah. Thank you for teaching that. I didn't know that. That is news to me. But okay, let me continue.
And the difference between the other projectiles, because if anybody know, a lot of these training videos have the ones that it dislodges from the actual chamber. But what happened in even the Brandon Lee situation, to be exact, because I really want to talk about Brandon Lee. Like when I hear about these stories, I'm like, yo, y'all remember Brandon Lee? Brandon Lee was Bruce Lee's son. That's the first time I've ever heard about somebody getting killed on set. He got killed on set of the movie The Crow. Right, so I'm pretty sure Jeff Hardy or Matt Hardy, one of the Hardys, I'm pretty sure finished that movie out. But that was my first time hearing about it, and that was the last time that it occurred, which was 1993. The last time something like this occurred within this situation was 1993, and it was the brother Brandon Lee. And with Brandon Lee, I guess they were saying is some shit you're supposed to clean out the inside of the gun to take the because what they do is they take the gunpowder out of the actual John, which doesn't cause that, that explosion, which causes the shit to shoot out like it does. But what happened was, I guess they said it was a little bit of gunpowder in it, and then they put the fake bullet on top. But what it was just madness. I'm gonna put a little bit more of that. But that was one of the first times that I ever heard something wild like this. So yeah, the fact that he did it, and like I said, I'm harder on him, Scoop. If he was a regular dude and he wasn't really an activist, I'd be like, man, that's fucked. The Alec Baldwin got in a bad situation. This dude right here, he think he an activist.
For what?
Yeah, I don't know for what exactly, but I know every guy. I don't know what day it come on, right? But it's called Saturday Night Live, right? So I can only imagine it's coming on Saturday nights on my Sabbaths, fucking me up.
He a main bro from there?
He's the main. He's Trump. That's Donald Trump right there.
That is that nigga.
That's Donald.
Okay.
That's Donald J.
You putting a lot of context to this shit, because I was like, I was seeing this nigga, but I ain't see him looking like himself. I see him trying to look like another nigga.
Yo,
recognize him.
Hey, so the fact that you know that he was going at Donald J, you could only imagine that he was on the side that was also saying the NRA is racist and we need to ban guns. You can only imagine that he possibly was on that side too.
He has to be. That's a requirement.
So I'm hearing all that shit, Scoop, and then I hear this. So that's why I'm not giving them as easy of a pass as I want to do. Because it's really and truly, it's like it may be a mistake, but it's like, hold on, why you got a gun in your hand and you don't believe in guns as far as you think we should ban them, but you on movies playing with them, right? Number two is you're so careless with fucking guns that somebody give you some shit and you immediately pull it out and point it at somebody. Like, where did the mishap happen? But Empress is going to read something about this whole scene, meaning this whole movie's it's been terrible, right? This is Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin ain't that big of an actor no more. So, it's lower budget movies.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's been the problem the whole time. Empress, what you reading? Did you see anything?
Okay. Crew members on the set of Ras were quick to dial 911 after a gun accident that left one woman dead, telling operators, "We need help immediately." The caller is the film's script supervisor, and it's clear to hear the panic in her voice when she says 2 people were accidentally shot by a prop gun. The operator asks if a real bullet was fired from the gun. The caller does not know what shot out. The newly released call also gives some insight as to how people were shot, telling the dispatch it was during a rehearsal that the gun went off. She does not know how serious the bleeding in either victim is. Eventually, a male takes over the call from the film set and lets the operator know both people are alert and a medic is tending to them, but clearly things took a turn for the worse.
See, another instance. I'm trying to tell you, I love normalcy, right? So, like when a woman calls and she's frantic, hey, ma'am, calm down. We need a hold on. A dude comes on and he said, "Yes, ma'am." You feel me? Like he's way more calm and he's delivering exactly what just happened in the situation. And like I said, it's tough for a woman, but I just feel like everybody should be put in their right place, right? If everybody in their rightful place, like I feel like if I shouldn't say that because that I'm be helping him out. I'm not saying nothing else about nothing. Empress, what you saying right now though? Why are we hearing this situation develop?
I don't know, because at one point I believe that it was an entire conspiracy for anyone to get shot on the set of anything. It's like, oh, they were obviously trying to kill that person.
See, and that's the only thing that I've said about Brandon Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that's why I brought B Lee back up, because I remember how important it was for them. Because even with his father died under strange circumstances. Same thing with Bob Marley. When you say, man, I hear y'all pushing this roster narrative and da 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 da, he died from gangrene or some type of weird. Come on, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, a lot of these shit you got to kind of ask. But then now when you think of Alec Baldwin, why? Is this a thing to say, yo, we need to even stop guns on set? Like, what is the whole angle right here, right? Because like I said, this haven't happened since 1993.
Mm-hmm. No, I think this is a more realistic situation. It's just because we're in it now. So, like, we see, like, the full story versus, hearing it after the fact and so far away from the situation. And all I would say is COVID.
You know what you're saying?
They're possibly hiring people that aren't qualified or doing a sloppy job. And yeah, like, the only person we can blame is the person who's supposed to check these.
But I'm saying, though, you have had firearms in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I definitely want to hear the brother Scoop answer. But as far as you having firearms, like, do you think that, like, say you was on a set, and that's why I think they should have people on set that actually know about firearm safety?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know who would actually, like, say you got the cannon, you give me the, and I immediately point, like, we rehearsing, like, I understand we're going through rehearsal, like, did they tell you to squeeze the trigger? Like, what's the act, like, what actually happened? Like, why was it so wrong?
Yeah, I don't think they even have to tell you to squeeze the trigger or not squeeze the trigger. It's you already entrusting that this trigger is not going to allow me or avail me the opportunity to hit anyone with a projectile and kill them.
See, that's the problem with never being trained in firearm safety, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that shoot weapons know that a weapon to shoot them. I'm telling you, like, DMX, like, Empress, because Empress always said she wanted to play trivia, and I had the trivia game where it's like a movie trivia game, right? And it's like, I come on there and DMX said some shit in one movie, Romeo Must Die. And he was like, guns don't kill people, people kill people. If these motherfuckers with these machine guns get to squeezing, whatever. So that's the concept, right? Where it's like, I think people gotta be smarter and know what these actual shits in our hands
so, like,
is.
What are you saying? He shot her straight in the head? Like, where did he hit her at?
It don't matter where he hit her at. You don't point gun at people, and you definitely don't point gun and pull the trigger at people. Right? And that's the problem with Hollywood movies. Me and you watched earlier, like I said, we're gonna play a lot of this stuff just for Scoop, because I'm pretty sure Scoop didn't see it.
So hold on.
Go in.
If you're filming, right?
Uh-huh.
There's gonna be people on one side who are in the shot, and there's gonna be people on the other side who are directing and filming the shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are you saying? Like, who is he gonna point towards? Because, like, people are surrounding the set pretty much. So where are you pointing a gun if you're actually rehearsing a scene? Like,
all right. Before I answer that, because I just want to set this up, but even before, like, let me set it up pre that, and then we're gonna set it up after that also. So before that, what I do is, because I know gun safety, anybody that give me a weapon, unless they tell me that it's cleared, even if when they tell me it's cleared, I'm still skeptical, and I'm definitely skeptical about pulling the trigger. Right. Anytime that I'm about to pull a trigger on a gun, I check it 1,000 times. The same thing like when I'm about to send Bitcoin.
So, like, checking as in,
when I'm about to send Bitcoin, I literally go back and forth, and like what the usual thing that people do, they just copy it. They just copy, pick up. I don't even believe the copying system. So that's what I'm saying. So that's where he went wrong, right? Empress, entrusting yourself in somebody that don't really care about you. Maybe if this was your wife on set or somebody that knew you and they was like, yo, I just cleared this out for you. Boom, boom, boom. But this is us on set going through rehearsal, bro. But why isn't there a live round? Or maybe it wasn't around, right? We don't know what it was. But in the case of Brandon, it was something where it was a live round piece that caused all this shit. I don't really know exactly what happened in this. I'm not sure if we could figure out a little bit more on Empress when you read it, but
okay. It says, as reported, Alec Baldwin pulled the trigger on the gun, which caused the accident. 42-year-old Helena Hutchins died at the hospital.
You got to say R.I.P. to her because I know she got a husband and
Rest
probably
in
a
peace.
family and shit. So definitely
Died at the hospital after being airlifted, and director Joel Souza was also struck but was reportedly released from the hospital. Baldwin released a statement Friday saying, "There are no words to convey my shock and sadness regarding the tragic accident that took the life of Helena Hutchins, a wife, mother, and deeply admired colleague of ours. I'm fully cooperating with the police investigation to address this tragedy." To address how the tragedy occurred. This is a picture of her. If you guys want to see the video. It says one of the perks of shooting Western is you get to ride horses on your day off. So yeah, that's her horse riding. He continued, "I am in touch with her husband, offering my support to him and his family. That my heart is broken for her husband, their son, and all who knew and loved Helena."
I'm telling you, as a husband, off rip, your heart broken. Cause you just lost your babysitter. I'm just playing. I just wanted to get all the women upset, but I wanted to get all the women upset. I feel like women get upset with a comment like that. Like somebody just lost their life, and all I care about is the fact that the husband don't got somebody to watch the children. That's fucked up.
The love you give. Anyway, he continued, "I am in touch with your husband, offering my support to him and his family. Excuse me. My heart is broken for her husband, their son, and all who knew and loved Helena. There have not yet been any arrests from the incident, and it continues to be investigated by the local sheriff, district attorney, and OHSB." That must be the state police or sheriff.
Okay, so they didn't say it in that one, but they was in New Mexico or was they in regular Mexico? I'm always confused. I feel like New Mexico got a real deserty scene. I feel like New Mexico would be a good spot.
Did you see it somewhere? Cause
I can't completely remember, but I know it's one of the two, Mexico and New Mexico. So, Scoop, what's your thought? Nobody was arrested. What you thinking,
Santa
bro?
Fe, New Mexico?
Okay, New Mexico.
What they was at make a big difference though.
Facts.
If they was in New Mexico, shit, that's in the South, so they probably got, lenient rules. He a celebrity, he white, you know how that go.
Mm-hmm. Now all of that played into it.
It's always gonna be a lot more understanding. He represented by a big brand.
That's what I was.
Saturday Night Live, bro.
That's what I was about to tell you, OG. Besides him just being white, right? Because in my opinion, right, if this was a white boy that was defending himself, because think about the white boy Rittenhouse, whatever his name was, even though he did some shit back there, I'm guessing because somebody was trying to steal some shit, he thought he was a superhero and he shot somebody, blah, blah, blah. But he was running away. He was running, and then a bunch of people jumped him. And then he opened fire on them. And they thought the cops was super, it's because he's a white boy. And you feel me? And that's what I wanted to be cautious about, because like I said, Alec Baldwin be having these same stance. So now maybe that's why some people be like, man, lock him up. Lock him up. He killed somebody, lock him up. Right? Because he be on this same type vibe, right? When people make other mistakes, he start looking at it like, look at these Republicans. And that's why I feel like we should get the fuck away from that Republican-Democrat fight, because bro, we gonna be warned about everything, goddamn. Bro, if you ever watch Fox and CNN, you be confused, like, yo, what's the truth though?
Okay, that's who they
It's adults talking with different stories. But what you say, Empress?
So OHSB is Occupational Health and Safety Bureau. So they're also investigating on top of the other police department, and who else is
trying to find out who fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Empress, did you see it was somewhere?
Because they're going to have to pay out insurance and stuff. So
it was somewhere in the story, Empress, where they explained that the crew had walked off a couple of days prior. Just type in Alec Baldwin up there. I'm sorry for not having it in the John. And I've had one supposed to start off with this, so what I could do while Empress is trying to find it, I could shift it for 2 seconds. Scoop, you in the building, bro, for a couple of seconds. So I want to speak to you, OG. The brother Young Boy. He released.
My dude.
He released house arrest in Utah.
House arrest things part 2, nigga, on the way.
In Utah.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like that'd bring a different vibe, like a little Mormon type vibe or something. Like how you feel how you feel like the new tape gonna sound.
Oh no, bro. That man can jump into any kind of bag, bro. I heard him jump into a cyberpunk vibe. So
Hey,
look,
his favorite rapper is Kevin Gates. He's Baby
he isn't.
Gates
He's retarded, bro. He's retarded on a younger level.
on a younger level for sure.
He's retarded on a younger level, bro. That's one thing about bro. So I don't know, man. He got a lot going on though, bro. I'm surprised they let him out.
You saying you don't feel like he gonna be able to handle none of that stuff?
I mean, he gonna be alright, bro. But I'm surprised they let him out. I wonder what they trying to get at with that, bro.
The same angle happened with your with like what I'm saying. Like y'all gotta be, bro. Y'all gotta start looking at who y'all supporting. Like think about the brother Pooh Shiesty and all these other brothers. Mm-hmm. These niggas is niggas' favorite rappers. Like, bro, we heard people say NBA YoungBoy, Pooh Shiesty, like they was running down their list, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? These niggas right here, killers. God damn, these niggas will blow somebody up. I'm telling you, bro, that's like a nigga saying he don't watch nothing but karate movies with sword. He thinks swords is just this toy type. He cut your whole body up.
I don't think that's what it is with NBA YoungBoy though, bro.
What you saying?
Bro, I think his fans like him for the same reason why we had like Gates, bro. It's just because bro, so open.
All right, facts.
So open. It's a difference between him and Shiesty. Shiesty is just on that. What you talking about?
Okay.
I feel like with NBA, he's just open, and it happens to be that like a lot of his openness is about real shit that is going on in real time. But he also tell you about he'll tell you more about the females than he'll tell you about that.
That's all facts. Empress, you kind of heard the same narrative when somebody brought up YoungBoy. They was saying like, you know, he speak to him, and this brand didn't seem like he was around killing nobody. It seemed like more about emotional type, emo type feelings.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's somebody doubling down. Definitely. So he's definitely, like I said, that's the reason why I call him Baby Gates. I'm always trying to explain that to shit niggas, and they be like, bro, he don't got the same flow. And I'm like, I don't know if you listen to enough Gates, but it's the same shit. Like when he jump into the aggressive bag with the change of tone, with the like everything is. But I don't know, maybe it's some Louisiana shit. But I don't hear no other Louisiana rappers doing it. But
yeah, this one is from BBC. They have a little bit more details as far as what actually transpired. They mentioned that.
Oh my God, boy, I got so scared, Empress. I thought that shit said the unarmed director. I'm like, oh no, bro, what the fuck? He said the unnamed. My bad, bro.
Yeah. But right here it says has handed. Okay, it says the gun that actor Alec Baldwin fired on set, killing a woman, was handed to him by an assistant director who told him it was safe, according to court records. It says court records show.
They got him out of there quick.
The unnamed director did not know the prop contained live ammunition, and indicated it was unloaded by shouting "cold gun." The records say. Cinematographer Helena Hutchins was fatally shot in the chest in Thursday's incident.
That's fucked him up right there. So you saying that it usually has live ammunition in it, but at this point it didn't have live ammunition. That's what they said. What I'm hearing.
So are you saying they're shooting projectiles just into the open? Is that even safe? What are they? Are they in a shooting range? Where does the bullet stop? No, I don't think it's live ammunition. I think it's some type of blank or something, because that would mean a wall is being damaged.
They would have had that in the writing. They literally said that he indicated that it was no live ammunition. So that means that it was live ammunition in it.
Yeah, I hope they don't mean that, because
why you gotta tell
live ammunition? Live ammunition can simply mean we don't have any live blanks in this. This is literally a clipless gun. Like, you might as well not even have the clip in here. Versus, all right, we have a clip of blanks in this gun. When you cock it back, there's going to be a blank in here now. But man, that is wild. And then it says that director Joel Souza, who was standing behind her, was wounded. So it looked like it went straight through her and hit Brett too. But she took most of the pressure. Further details of the police investigation were released on Friday when a search warrant was filed. Okay, so yeah, in Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's noted that Baldwin's blood-stained outfit was taken as evidence along with the gun, ammunition, and other Weapons were also taken from the set by police. The 63-year-old actor was questioned by law enforcement, but no one has been charged. Okay, let me see. Yeah, they're giving us the same statements. Okay, and then they're giving us a little rundown of the lady. She was 42, from Ukraine, and grew up on a Soviet military base in the Arctic Circle. Man, she was Russian? Oh, not Ukrainian. That's Russia, bro. But yeah, she studied journalism in Kyiv and film in Los Angeles and was named a rising star by the American. Okay, they give me all her accolades. All right, but yeah, so that's that. That's a little bit more background information on the people that were involved and what transpired. But there's also information about misfires from previous set days. So this is from MSN.com. They said separate misfires occurred days before Baldwin accident film crews says. Can you hear me?
I'm still with you.
All right, hold on 1 second. Okay, so you can't see it. Let me share my screen.
Yeah, that's the main thing, though. What you just said, as far as the fact that it was already prior things happening on set,
Mm-hmm.
which is why so much investigation taking place.
They said that the girl grew up on a Soviet military base. You think she's a spy?
Elena.
Yeah. She probably a spy, bro. Got to get her out of here. Shit.
She grew up in the Arctic Circle. That shit sound cold. That shit sound
you know that shit ain't none of them. The cold is like hot to us. Man, what's going on? All right, you can see it, right? Why won't they let me zoom in though? All right, here we go. So, separate misfires occurred days before Baldwin accident, film crew says. The mishap Thursday in which Alec Baldwin fired a prop gun and killed the cinematographer while filming the movie Rust was not the first time a firearm had misfired on a New Mexico set, according to the crew. Gun inspections and other safety concerns were not up to industry standards, sources told the Los Angeles Times, and 2 gun misfires were said to have had occurred Saturday. Bro's getting sloppy with the prop guns, man. So many incidents, bro. It's not good. But all right, according
just holding the gun in his pocket, it just go off.
Man, and I think the black bro's doing better than them. We ain't hear any accidental incidents. It's like ain't nobody playing that.
Right.
But that's the thing. Most of them bros have never shot one, so they're not even trying to play with it.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, man, that clip. The military?
Oh, no, we're going into all that tonight.
Stay tuned, bro. This is the funniest thing ever, bro.
We're going into all that situation,
all right, so yeah. Do you want me to give you more of a rundown on this, or you got the gist?
Yeah, I'm just out. I want to see what the brother So what? Scoop gave a full opinionated, his op-ed. He got his op-ed out.
Scoop. You felt like you said your piece.
Yeah. I think it's
All right. Let's Scoop.
Situation, bro. What up?
Let's start off like this. Do you feel like he deserved blame? I want to get everybody opinion on this. Like, do you feel like he should get blame? What percentage?
Well, we gun toters, bro. So we know how. But this is a movie, so like in real life, a gun will never be aimed. So if it wasn't a scene, like he shouldn't have been playing around with it. I would say. If it was just while they was on break, there was an intermission, and he was like, "Oh, bang, bang," on some stupid shit, then definitely. You feel me? If it was in a scene, then I really you got to blame the whoever directed the scene. You feel me? He was just in the scene playing his part.
See, I understand that, but even the only reason I'm giving Empress, what you saying?
I'm blaming High Point. They gotta have some odd guns over there, bro.
Yo, High Point doing good.
What company is that, bro? We don't need none of that stuff over here, bro, because we plan on trying to shoot films.
That gun sloppy.
Yeah, we don't want that brand.
They said they had misfires and shit.
Mm-hmm. That's all I'm thinking about right now as a business. It's like, man, what company is that? It might be on Amazon coming from China.
And they were saying about a dozen crew members had walked off at one time to protest this shit. It was like, yo, I don't like this conditions that we're working under, bro.
This gun is going off randomly.
Yo,
Dang, plot twist. What if somebody got angry at Helena? She a bitch on the set.
man, I gotta watch you, bro. You Alex Jones,
Okay,
bro.
okay,
They gonna
okay.
have you in court.
I'm not gonna do it, guys.
In court.
I'm gonna go back into the woods.
Hey, you in court, nigga. You Tupac. Look, nigga at the top giving you some hand claps.
Babe, you know what this is? This is art.
I know you're doing too much.
Scoop, you know what this is?
What, the Avatar joint?
This whole picture.
This whole background.
Nah, what is it?
This is the Picasso. It's the modern day Picasso. This is all of Kyrie Irving's pictures that he has on his Twitter right now.
Oh, these are right. Shout out to Kyrie. We about to get into Kyrie too, but man, this is crazy, bro. But me personally, Scoop, the only reason why I think this brother should get all the blame, this brother is fiercely, in my mind, fiercely against the NRA. This brother is an advocate for the left. I'm not on left or right, but this brother is fiercely against guns. He think guns is the worst thing, but then he gets in his movies, Scoop, and he plays with them. Like he should be like, I don't know if there's a lot of actors do this or there's any actors, right? But I kind of heard one back in the day that DMX, he don't really like DMX. What the fuck? R.I.P. to DMS. But DMS is a great actor, bro. Go watch that goddamn Romeo Must Die. Mm-hmm. But nevertheless, bro, Denzel Washington. Imagine what I just did. I was talking about Denzel Washington the whole time I said DMX. Mm-hmm. Denzel Washington, he was on an angle where he was like, yo, I'm not really on that having white wives in movies, bro. I don't really do the white girlfriend type thing in movie. So if you go and watch all Denzel movies, it's never been a time that he's got a white girlfriend that I can remember. And I watched a lot of Denzel movies. But a nigga probably like, bro, I watched the one in 1802 and you don't even remember that one. But nevertheless, bro, the ones that I've seen, I never seen Denzel with a white woman. Mm-hmm. Right? And he made that pact. So I feel like a nigga like this, Scoop, that's so against guns, NRA nigga should die damn near. I think he shouldn't touch guns at all. And it shows why. Right, so it's guns is not the. I guess guns is the problem because that's what DMX said. People don't kill people. It's guns that kill people. Well, no, guns don't kill people. People kill people. See, DMX was right. All right, so that's what I'm talking about. DMX was
right, but everybody thinks about it the other way that you just said.
Yeah, they tripping. People. They tripping. Guns don't do nothing. You can put guns down on the fucking tape. I never seen a gun just randomly get up and pow. What wrong with that nigga?
That's one of these guns, nigga, because these guns sound like they was going crazy.
Yo, but why was they so? Hold on, Empress. Did they say that they took the guns out though? Because they said 2 guns misfired.
Mm-hmm. According to crew members on Saturday, Baldwin's stunt double accidentally fired 2 rounds despite being told that the gun was cold. A word that was supposed to mean there was no ammo in the gun.
Imagine that, Scoop. So the bruh playing him shot some fires too, because they got his character shooting gun all day. Right? That's why I love Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is the brother that played in Matrix. But he's playing everything. All they wanted to do was rush. That's what they say in school.
You know about rushing, boy.
Damn. Well, I mean, they was rushing for sure, and they took a bullet from his gun, and it was like, fuck it, pop gun bullet.
Yo, what's wrong with fucking bro? We can't be playing with people's life, but if you don't know weapons, bro, you would think that you could shoot somebody and they'll be able to survive. I'm telling you, if you watch these movies, niggas be getting shot in the goddamn stomach and all these weird places where it's like, it's a lot of blood right there, bro. I don't know what you talking about. Put some pressure on that shit.
There's a text message out that says we've now had 3 accidental discharges. This is super unsafe. The message said.
Nigga, they was sending out group text messages, scared. Scared. Yo, Scoop, he was on the set of a movie called Rust. And the gun was rusty as fuck. Like this seemed like a setup. This like a setup from hell, nigga. Fuck is Rust, nigga. Empress, what?
Oh, shit.
I was reading another article and
the Daily Beast.
They said that they were promised the hotel like close to the set of the movie, and they said that they had to drive 50 minutes there and back every time they
Niggas is tired.
Go ahead.
were shooting it. Yeah, so it's a lot going on, bro.
Empress, but I heard one of the person on set spoke out against the Daily Beast. Was like, "Yo, you perpetrating some fake news, my boy."
They did everything absolutely. They did everything they absolutely could to save a nickel at all costs. A source told the Daily Beast.
Right, and somebody spoke out against the Daily Beast and was like, "Yo, watch him." Somebody actually from the set.
Whether it was hiring less than qualified people to deal with firearms, or it was a constant fight about housing people appropriately.
Cause imagine that shit though, like, cause like, how would they really be able to truly explain something like this happening, right? Well, a crazy mistake like this where I'm on a movie set and the gun went off 4 or 5 times now, not counting the time that my motherfucker, my stunt double was playing. Yo, why didn't they stop the movie, nigga?
Because they blaming the stunt double.
He probably serious problems.
What the fuck?
Probably a piece of shit to them. They're like, no, it's a stunt double, bro. He's playing around now.
Yeah.
I'm imagining how the Boosie movie, how many prop guns got fired off at the Boosie movie.
No, bro. Black people don't do that.
The black people not even bringing guns to the shit. That's why black people shit don't even be looking realistic. You be seeing how they be shooting the guns? Hey, but Hollywood is even faker because them niggas don't be having no recoil. Them niggas is unrecoil niggas. Them niggas be shooting goddamn choppers with one hand.
They be dumping.
Bro, school, we about to show you a dude in a little bit, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, I don't know who is teaching our melanated people about guns, bro. But it's TV, so that's why I feel like Alec Baldwin need all the blame, 100% of the blame. Like I said, I don't think he did it purposefully, but I think he was fucking negligent. I feel like he was a child. I feel like he shouldn't be on set with guns. I feel like
Alec Baldwin always plays like those mischievous characters.
That's who he is, bro. He's a snaky. He's a snaky, and he always play like a little, like he's in a position, but he not. He like an in a position, not in a position ass nigga. So he's always been a well-renowned brother. And that's because he got a whole Baldwin family. I don't even know if you know he got a whole Baldwin family. It's a couple of those actors like Dennis Quaid. Dennis Quaid is a couple of different Quaids. His father was an actor. That's what I'm saying. It's a whole lineage of Quaids. And Dennis Quaid, one of my favorite niggas because he played in one of my favorite movies, The Day After Tomorrow. Right. So, and if anybody know anything about me, they know I love The Day After Tomorrow, and that's what the brother Dennis Quaid played in. But I was telling Empress the same shit. It's lineage based. A lot of people get confused and they be like, "Yo, I'm white, I'm black. Nah, color don't mean nothing, bro." This is lineage based, right? And when I say what I mean by lineage based, that mean if you want to use the studio, you got to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody about something. But if you just want to make a great low budget movie, you just got to be a great actor and a great thinker. Know how to direct shit. Know how to cinematize shit. You got to just know how to do that type of vibe of it. But if you want to be in their system, nigga, you can't just be great. You can't be great, nigga. That has nothing to do with their system. Their system is built on average, right? It's like when everybody wanted to be in the IB program. And you thought you was cool because they didn't tell you that you had to have a C. You had to keep a C average. If you went up to a B, you kind of was... They had to take you out almost. Oh, we seen you making all B's last month. What's going on with you in the last quarter? The last 2 quarters, you've been making all B's. Right, last year, you was making C's and D's. But you stayed at that C level. You was an average student, so we had you in the IB program. Right? So, I mean, a lot of these programs, you be thinking that you need to be in them until you figure out, oh, nah, that's for that. Okay, that ain't my program. You feel me? Like, just think about a lot of this shit. Like, a nigga say, yo, bro, you got a 501c3? Hell yeah, I'm tax-free. But I guess it's good because...
the incentive I found out today is that if you pass a test, you could have done so bad the whole school year, but if you pass the test, you're automatically guaranteed a spot into a Division I college.
What you mean? Pass what test?
The IB test.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, Scoop. I was just saying, and Empress just dropped some more science on me. But I was saying, nigga, a lot of people want to be in groups, but we don't even know the point of groups. Like I was saying with the IB John, like not the IB stupid, but I always thought IB was like the honors and like those advanced placement type of motherfuckers, right?
Mhm.
AP motherfuckers, but they wasn't. They was just C students. And when I figured out, I was like, there's nothing wrong with it, but like you feel me, like they was. You feel me? Like you had to be
They're C
average.
students, but they're
Go
great test takers.
Oh, they take tests good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Then
if they
that's
do
what
that.
the kid was
Well, I
telling
guess
me.
that's why they got a C.
I was like, "How did you get in here?" He's like, "I don't even know, miss. I cheated off the wrong person."
God damn. that
And
nigga.
then his mom didn't want to take him out, so he's stuck in there.
So he failed on accident.
I mean, the shit. I mean, the actual classes, bro. They regular. They honors. They honors classes. Like you got to take honors class. They pretty much honors classes. You have to take one AP class every year, and then it's like once you get into the program, it's like some special type of other shits that you got to do. It's really like.
But can you be too great in the program? I feel like it's kind of like food stamp, right? Where they'll give you something, but can you be too great with food stamps? It's like free and reduced lunch, right? I always have free and reduced lunch, and I always laughed at people that didn't. But I'm saying, can you be great? Like, can you be at your full potential and still get these like this IB shit to be exact? Like, cause I'm agreeing with you to a certain level. But a lot of these AP students that I knew when I went to Boone and shit, a lot of these matter of fact, I went to Boone on a Empress, what's the name of those weird scholarships? Where you go to a school that you're not zoned for because you're in a program.
It's a magnet.
Magnet.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the magnet program for law. Right? I was a law brother with the magnet brother.
Hey, why you ain't follow through with that shit?
What are you talking about? I take law serious as fuck to this day,
right.
bro. That's my whole shit. But like, I should have followed through with. Look. Lito said, if I knew what I knew now, I would have dribbled up on a couple of degrees or 3. You feel me? Like, I would have probably went to like a smaller college and just like
not balled your ass off.
I'm talking about just playing like little like just JV basketball and just like went through college. Like, you feel me? If I knew anything, but I didn't. You feel me? My whole shit was, get there, make it to the NBA, and rock out. But what I've been paying attention to, Scoop, and me and Empress been pulling it up. But like I said, this more so a Taco Tuesday shit. But I've been telling them these niggas are broke. Matter of fact, I started the other shit. Just make sure everybody remember this shit. Cause I see y'all taking, y'all be stealing niggas shit. I don't want it, but y'all can take it. Mm-hmm. I started the one shit where I was like, a lot of these niggas that y'all be thinking is cool, they lame. Like I started this whole shit with a lot of these rappers, they lame. Like they small, they funny looking. Like that was my whole angle for like 30 years.
Your brother met Wayne.
Yeah,
for 30, bro. I told you Wayne was my favorite rapper, bro.
It's a tall brother met a short bro.
Man, nigga, bro, we seen Plies one day, which is why everybody that's funny to me, and even if I love you, I call you Plies because Plies just seemed like a lovable. He was small, right? He was small, big head. Like a lot of these people, like their demeanor will fuck you up, but when you see him, you're like Wayne.
Plies in the Wasted. I seen Plies on stage with Gucci Man performing.
Oh, that's crazy. Yep.
Gucci Man bounced across him. He was 6 feet taller than him. I was like, shit.
Gucci a big nigga to be next to Plies. That's fucked up. I wouldn't have did the show with Gucci. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you.
Try to keep them away from each other, but one time, like Gucci bounced behind to the other side of the stage, and I noticed right then and there, I was like, damn, that's a short nigga on stage with Gucci.
Yo, when you see these people in person, like I told you, bro, we gotta stop this idol worship. I think that's the problem in our community. We never seen these niggas so school. We be saying, yo, bro, you hating on bro rich. I'm like, yo, they're not though. Like Sebastian Telfair. Like if y'all say people rich, like what you gotta do is think about the niggas that went number one. Cause like matter of fact, let's talk about top 13s, which is lottery pick type niggas, which mean they almost got a guaranteed contract. Them niggas ain't even rich. And you telling me niggas that ain't got no guaranteed money is possibly rich, bro?
Yeah, just
what are you?
Okay, like it gets to that point because you don't do it anymore because it's like that sentiment message is already out there. But ultimately, it's like for you to fixate and just make it a thing to let other niggas know, like, bro, them niggas is broke, like you tripping. It's to kind of lower your IQ level because ultimately you've been up there, you're up there. they've been nowhere. They don't know anything. So it's just like, look at this layman. He don't know shit. He ain't been nowhere.
See, but the thing is, even Empress, I be more so trying to help the athletes. Like that's really my angle. Yeah, I really want them to watch the show and be like, damn, what the hell bro talking about? Right? Because like I said, I've been
You
in
have to
rooms,
compete, bro.
bro.
Once you that, imagine making fucking a tenth, not even a tenth, nigga, a 20th of what the next nigga making, but you got to still try to live the same lifestyle as this nigga.
Bro, we
You are
covered it.
struggling to keep up, bro. You're going broke trying to pay for dentists.
We covered it on our show. Empress, do you remember what was the angle when we covered it? Right. Oh, that was the whole jock tax and keeping up with the Joneses, right?
Oh yeah, the NBA players.
Yeah, because Scoop, that's what it is. But Scoop, what I explained also was there was other NBA players, but that's the thing, they wasn't popular to us. But a nigga like Adonal Foyle. Adonal Foyle played for Golden State Warriors. He played a couple years for Orlando Magic. He was a big man, bald head type nigga, dark skin type brother. Nothing about him was fly. He was, you feel me? He get rebounds. You feel me? Nothing about him too extreme. But the brother lived
your favorite bro, nigga.
Bro, what are you talking about? Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Q6 ain't had no major, ain't had no crazy deals, did he?
He got the one big deal that he got was the Indiana Pacers deal. 2006. So I was explaining that to Empress, like a lot of his legacy, like I said, he was doing this thing prior to that, but a lot of his legacy skyrocketed after that. So he used that big money because he got that big contract in Indiana. If anybody go watch him in Indiana, he was a key player, damn near a starter. You feel me? Like a real hooper back then. And even when he went to Boston, like I said, he was going to different places to get checked too. But that Indiana money, like I've seen it personally because like I've been around him and you see that Indiana, he got a lot of investment there. I don't know if he still have it because, like I said, he was moving a little different where he had stuff here, and you got to kind of get smarter with the whole movement. I don't know if Indiana was expensive. I don't know if it was cheap. I don't really know the angle, but I told you the bad thing about it though. I feel like it was super racist, brother, because the mansion that he had, we was vibing there one day, nigga, and I'm outside, nigga. I'm on my phone and I'm just walking through the neighborhood and they sent a Tom out to me. I shouldn't call him Tom because Tomcats are tough. So they sent a coon bucket out to me, nigga. Old fucking fat coon bucket. Sent them out to me. And he, he's black. So he come up to me. You know that black shit they try to do where they try to act cool and shit. I'm like, bro, nigga, you can talk regular, bro. I know how to speak, nigga. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. So I'm letting them know, like, nah, we here. I'm staying with an NBA player. We staying in the mansion and we up here on the AAU tournament. I'm trying to let him know, like, yeah, bro, we got some shit going on. He's like, yeah, brother, yeah. It's all good and fine and dandy. He was like, the neighbors are getting worried, so they sent me out here to talk to you. And I remember going inside and telling Marquise brother just randomly. I ain't want to make it no scene or nothing, but I remember just telling him randomly, and he was angry. I remember him going outside and they're playing his music. So, like, a lot of these stuff, bro, we got to stay the fuck away from these folks, bro. They racist, bro. They don't like us, bro. So I don't even want to even play this game. Like, I think that we shouldn't make color a big thing.
It's not even them.
But just stay by our breast.
It's not them, bro. I heard little girls talking about dreads, and the way they were talking about it, it was like almost like they were disgusted by it.
Mm.
You gotta see who they associated with, though.
So it's not. I'm saying it's not about race, bro. Like society has programmed these people to believe, like, bro, you have dreads.
It is about race, though. Why am I saying that? If a white person think of dreads, they think of Bob Marley. Mm-hmm. If a black person think of dreads, I don't really know who they think of. They may think of Waka Flocka.
Nuggies.
You feel me? They may think about somebody. Right. What the fuck are you saying?
Everybody trying to get the same dress that he got, bro. He the king dress.
Yo, bro, Scoop, have you been seeing the extension craze?
The soft locks?
That's what they accept.
What the fuck is
soft locks?
That's what they call them, bro. Everybody been doing them.
Wait, Fox or soft?
Soft locks.
Fox, fake, suicide locks.
Fox locks is Fox locks. That's what the females get. Soft locks is when niggas turn their regular dress into pooties. I don't know what they do, but they've been doing that. They've been combining the bruh's dress temporarily. They call them soft locks,
Yeah.
G.
Yo, we went to school with some niggas, bro, that did that shit, bro.
It's
We was
instant locks, bro.
shit, the instant locks around me, boy. Them shits is instant crack
That
on.
shit is suicide.
But shout
bro.
out to them
Instant
brothers,
death.
though. You gotta shout them out, though, Empress.
Bro, but nevertheless, bro, when I heard these girls talking about this person, they were like, yeah, she got dreads. She got dreads. And I'm like, damn, what they saying about the dreads? But long story short, they started talking about Fox locks. And it's like, oh, she be having the prettiest ones. Oh, yeah, I need mine. Like, it was like they were so accepting of the fake ones. But when it came to the real ones, they were like, ew, you got the real ones?
It was like day and night. Nigga went to talk about the real ones, and they was like,
And I don't know, maybe they were just kind of salty because this bruh, maybe they liked him, but I guess he was dating a girl that had dreads. And that was the main thing that came. It was like, yeah, she had dreads. But I don't know, like, as a little girl, just imagine having dreads. And your whole thing is to play in your hair because you see all these different wigs and colors and blah, 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 blah. It's like, it's so mind-boggling because it's discipline with dreads.
Nah, I can almost remember vividly. It was a young lady with dreads in middle school. Scoop is gonna remember this young lady. And in my mind, this young lady was one of the cuter young ladies, but she was just neglected. I remember it was almost a running joke that a dread stink, and they probably didn't even stink. They probably just was, nigga just. But
no, I remember that too. That's funny.
Yeah, it's not commonplace for one dreads and then a girl with dreads.
But I feel like it was more so middle school because I feel like even in high school she had a little more popularity with people like, man, she fine as that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I feel like in middle school people was like, bro, dirty, that stink. I don't know. I can't remember the exact angle, but I remember we wasn't pleased. I can't remember no niggas being extremely pleased. Like, yeah, bro. Because she didn't date none of the top bros.
It's not common for an adult to give a girl child. They don't give girls dreads, bro. That's very rare. You see boys with dreads all the time. Yeah,
this young lady had to come from a lineage of people. But like I said, maybe she had to get away from it because people wasn't accepting of it. I don't know, though. I don't know if she ever became like Scoop. You ever seen her in the future? Did she become like a prostitute or anything crazy? A woodworker? So. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she always been more so reserved. Even when I seen her, like, because I seen her in high school around 12th grade. Yeah, but
that's the main thing we need to put out there is if you see any little girl with dreads, bro, understand the discipline, bro. Her parents are instilling some positive pathway in her brain.
Because it's a little kid.
Bro.
They don't want that shit.
The disciplinary route that you have to take, especially as a little girl with the cheerleading and all the little bows and just, they're constantly manipulating their hair. For you to have dreads, you're just like, that's all I get. It's like, this is discipline, bro. So yeah, if you ever see a little girl with dreads, bro, know she one of the most powerful things you standing next to.
And what you saying, in school you can't wear a turban for religious exemption?
Yeah, for sure.
I think you should be able to get a religious exemption for wearing your turban.
You can definitely wear the whole face covering job now.
Yeah, I go crazy with turbans. I have turbans on every day, different colors matching my shoes. I'm telling you, bro, if I knew what I knew now back then, bro, niggas would be upset with me. Niggas would be upset with me, bro. They'll really feel like I was
You'd be like LGBTQ people.
Bro, I'd be like Scoop. Every time Scoop came to me, he told me he was Egyptian. But he wasn't even on no Egyptian shit. He wasn't talking about Kim. He wasn't from Kemet. He was just an Egyptian nigga. Just a red nigga. I'm saying.
That's why they have so much movement, bro. Last year, matter of fact, 2 years ago, I was talking to a student, and the girl was like, they don't even want to change my name. I've been telling them that I want to change my name, and they're telling me I need to go to the clerks of court and get it changed legally. It's on third. And I'm like, bro, just change it here. Like, I hear teachers call students other names all the time. And I was like, bro, what kind of fight is you fighting right now? A name change, bro? Chill out. But people, they take their shit so seriously, bro.
No, LGBT people, they serious about rights. Yeah, I've never seen another group so serious about rights. And that's the thing. And that's why Dave said we look at them and we jealous. We say, look at that movement.
Look how they fucking up that.
What's up?
We be saying racist. We don't be saying Negro phobic. I feel like if we find a bro who don't like black people, we need to just be like, bro, he Negro phobic, bro. Anything you say that sound like that is Negro phobic, dog.
Hey, I'm agreeing with that. I'm agreeing with that angle, but I'm more so agreeing with the angle where I told black people, the other cats who were like, yo, the reason why niggas don't believe us, bro, Empress told me I talk with my hands a lot, so I'm putting my hands down by my fucking side. Right? The reason why people don't believe us, bro, is because niggas is so fucking brainwashed. Like, they will see something happen. Like, look, bro, I have a gun shooting at 30 cops, and a cop will shoot me back. And they'll be like, what? Look how they gunned down that innocent black man. And I'm like, hold on, what? It was, bro, I want innocent, G. I was trying to go out. Bro.
Unbiased.
School.
Unbiased, bro. We need an unbiased,
bro,
logical.
That's the only way people gonna respect. Bro. Only way people gonna respect us, bro. Like we literally gotta see situations.
And you know how you can test the condition of the people. You know how like they lick your finger and then they stick it out and they see where the wind blowing. The lick.
I thought you were talking about when they swab you and dip it in the shit, the finger. You been smoking and shit, but
no, bro. The concept is Trump. Get a room of black people. Get a room full of black people and say Trump.
Yo, I'm voting for Trump this year, y'all.
Just watch the wave of like stares of like, ugh, what? No, and just like how quick. And then you ask them, you like, do y'all know about how much he donated to HBCU? And they'll be like, hey, what you talking about?
The most ever.
And you tell them, and they're like, man, she lying. And we're like, hey, matter of fact, you can go find up-to-date news on it. I was like, you know what Biden just did with that same money that he gave y'all? What he did? It ain't 45 billion anymore. How much is it? 2 billion. What? That's not true. They don't even believe me, babe.
Him steal it to pay for bills.
What they call
it? Bro, he tried to because Congress gonna shut that shit down, so he tried to just get what he can get.
Bro, they always use that shit, bro.
He tried to get what he could get, bro. A law, bro, brought that to my attention, and I ain't even want to argue him because I'm like, you right.
Oh no, you talking about a nigga in law at your school, and a nigga that's practicing law?
Got his JD.
Goddamn.
JD, bro, he passed the bar.
Goddamn. Hey,
bar, G. I posted some shit. He wanted to negate it. I was like, all right, bro. What's your reasonings?
He on that boy on the bar of soap. Damn, Empress, we ain't been watching nothing with the bar of Scoop. You still actively trading?
Bro, hell nah, bro. I've been looking though. I see Bitcoin is going crazy. I've been keeping up.
That's the thing, though. You know me. I'm not talking to nobody no more. What me and Empress figured out. Like I was telling Empress the other day. I was like, yo, we just coming on here and just doing live trading. Like I'm not here to help nobody no more, right? Because everybody got this weird angle. See, look, Empress, we missed everything. See, I knew something different happened.
That's experience about to touch 6 or 5.
Yeah, we missed everything.
What is it at?
It's at 61,152. I said that it wasn't gonna get past 60 without me getting a buy. Yeah, so I got, but we ain't gonna trip about it. We ain't gonna trip because I'm still up, right? I'm still up. Right now I'm up $106 on that sale that I had. Mm-hmm. I was up 152 earlier though. Like I said, I had the ankle, and that's what I'll tell you about hedging against yourself. If you say you got a sale up $500. And you hedge against yourself and you're down $20. You could even go wild, babe, and you can put. And when I say the hedge, it got to be a good hedge. You got to actually be thinking that something is going to happen. Even if they trick you, you're good because eventually they're going to reverse and give you that money back. You could even, if you have 1 cent on the play, which is $100, right? Mm-hmm. You could even put $500 on the next play, which is 50 cents, and you'll be good. Because you're hedging against what you're already up on. Mm. So they'll put you down like $100. So that both will be broken even. Every time this one goes up, something weird to happen. If anything super weird happened, then you buy another whatever and lock it in. But usually, nigga, if you watch the chart and exactly what's supposed to happen happens, you just came up with all that money. And that's why I was saying that's the benefit of being up in something and still hedging against yourself. So don't do it while you're down, because people usually do it while they're down. They're down $100, so they say they hedge. So I don't go down more. But if I'm up $7,000, nigga, and I hedge, wait, nothing could happen to me, because the worst that could happen to me, I come down to $4,000 positive, and now I'm up, goddamn, all this money in the, you feel me, on the other side. So nothing could happen, or nigga, I keep on going up.
Window, because once that sell does go down and you do get that profit, it's not that big of a gap before it can shoot back up and fuck up.
Based on a test, like Scoop. Are you still actively trading, bro? I know you in school, bro. Oh, he already answered the question.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, Scoop. I know you in school, man. So how long you got? I remember you was telling me that you was on a fast track. You like when them go in.
I'm back down in the city in December, but I graduated in May.
Oh, why you back in December? All your other jobs online or something?
Yes, sir.
Fuck
about that.
For my brother.
Man, I'm upset, bro.
How's life over there?
Shit. I mean, I don't really know. It's a little ass room that I'm in. I'm in a little ass room. Them niggas is killing up there. It's crazy up there. It's a lot of shootings, a lot of violence. Made me miss fucking the hills, to be honest.
Man, I don't like what you just said. There's a lot of violence somewhere. What you mean, a lot of violence?
Up there, bro. When I first moved to Tallahassee, bro, nigga had to tell me to leave my gun and whip. It ain't like that up here.
Oh, but now they telling you to make sure you bring your AK and your grenades.
I'm making sure, nigga.
Yo, you ain't got your grenades today, bro.
Come on, bro.
God,
3
damn,
shootings in one night.
So, are you still going out? Like, are you not even hanging out? You just staying home?
I ain't been out yet.
No games? No nothing?
Homecoming weekend.
You ain't go to no games?
Nah. Shit wild up there, man.
Wait, so like, what's your daily routine? How are you moving around?
Work in the morning. Got a couple classes in the afternoon. Well, I only got one class that I actually physically have to go to.
Okay.
Which is the only reason why I'm up there, for that one stupid class.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. As far as work, like, are you remote?
Remote. Yep.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Yay.
Yeah. That was my whole plan. That was what I was telling them folks since I first got there. So.
All right. So you're still working with the same customer service? Hell
yeah, and they just, no lie, I'm applying for this position. They just offered me some fly ass shit that might move me to Nashville. They offering a product design apprenticeship.
Okay.
12 months intense product design training. When you're done, you get a certificate in UX.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. Are they paying or helping you pay for the classes you're taking right now?
Nah, I didn't want them to. Me and T, we talked about that. We talked about that tuition reimbursement shit, and we was looking at the fine print. That shit was fine.
Okay, man, that's so good to hear, bro. Everything's working out really well.
Yeah, everything been coping steady.
And is Brianna with you or no?
She in she taking a shower right now. She worked there too.
Oh, okay. Dang, y'all about to run it up.
Yeah, I just got her in. Well, she got herself in.
Wait, what do you mean? What's the difference?
Cause I had recommended her. I don't know if she didn't get it like so many times. So I think the time that I recommended her, I don't think she got it. So the next time she tried on her own.
Okay. Dang, your face card not good.
Nah, my face card is good. It's just that they hiring process is ass. I don't know what they be doing. My manager said the same thing.
And what is she doing? Is she just doing the same like insurance or product failure?
Yeah,
like
she on the wireless side. She where I started. I started in Verizon Wireless, so she over there. She over that one. But she do. It's some weird shit to where she pay per experience. So it's like pay per call. They actually, I think how they shit set up, they're gonna run it up more than we run it up.
Yeah. Pay per experience. So every phone call they get paid.
Right, it's like a base pay, so it's not an hour. They don't get an hourly pay. They get paid like a base rate per call, and then they have the opportunity if they hit their stats to get hella money.
Okay, that's very.
But it's some cool shit to where it's flexible. She can move her schedule a lot. She can, you know what I'm saying. If she don't want to work 40 hours one week, she don't have to be locked into that. So it's some flexible type shit.
You might have to send us a link to that.
Mm-hmm.
Are they allowing remote for everybody now, or is it?
Yeah, hell yeah. They pretty much everybody is working from home.
And what's the hourly pay? Like, if I was doing one of your jobs,
they start. I think they started at 19 or 18. I think they started 18 or 19.
Wow. What company is this again?
Assurian.
Okay, Assurian. Alrighty. Dang, shout out to Josh.
Shout out to Josh, man. He ain't the only one who I know who was on that same shit. I know a lot of people that was on that same shit. Shout out to all of them.
Facts. But yeah, babe, Scoop is doing an amazing job, bro. Scoop staying out the way as far as going out. He got the remote John, so he working, adding up his money. He got one class he got to go to. Everything else is online. What else you told me?
I was really telling you about the apprenticeship though. The product.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's saying that his job is offering him that position because I was just asking about the tuition reimbursement, and he said that he read the fine print and he wasn't intrigued. So yeah, but now he's looking at an apprenticeship in Nashville
for some real deal shit.
Some
shit
real
ain't got
deal.
shit to do with tech support.
Oh, that's some positivity.
And
See,
it got something to do with my degree.
Man, y'all boys, y'all gotta start actively trading.
Wait, what's your major?
IT.
Okay.
Everybody gotta start actively trading, bro. Right now, bro, it's so much money to lose and make. You could become, you could either become slumdog millionaire or nobody.
Nah, it's wild right now, bro. Like I said, bro, I've been looking, bro.
It is what is
Hey,
it? Transfer
it's not,
of wealth.
Hey, you know what? Why it's not wild to us, Scoop? Because we do this cast every Tuesday, the Taco Tuesday boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I go back to one of our first couple of Johns, Scoop, and Bitcoin was, hey, Scoop, I remember the day you texted me and was like, yo, what a day. We can get Bitcoin at this amount. You remember you said that? What a day. Almost.
Yeah,
bro,
I remember the 30 day, the 30 to 28, all that.
Bro, almost 30,000 away, if not $32,000 away, nigga. You was telling me, yo, what a day. I told Rolly, I said, yo, Rolly, let's buy. Rolly said, yo, I bought. And next time I saw that, Rolly told me back the fuck out.
That man said, I don't go to sleep with that. I don't go to sleep with that one. It's like, bro, that's the only one you should go to sleep with.
That nigga told me that somebody told him that it was going to 10,000. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about, bro? Like, that's not even logical, bro. What are you talking about, bro? There's puts. Do you know what puts mean?
The only thing he can tell you is that bro finna sell at 10K and give up his position.
Man.
That's the only thing he can say.
Man, that nigga. Hey, like I said, bro, we all made bad judgments. We all thought we.
Oh god.
Niggas wanted the Shiba. I heard niggas talking about Shiba again.
You need to call it its ticker name SHIB.
I'm telling you,
and call it SHIB because it's close to shit, which is what that meme coin is, bro.
Scoop, I stay cracking on people. The other day, it's a dude right now. He a running joke in my family. Cause he came on, Scoop, and he was like, I know about the blockchain. I've been researching the blockchain, and that's why I just put $3,000 down on SHIB. I'm like, because you've been researching the blockchain, nigga? What the fuck? Then you better say because you know about FOMO. You know about people's psychology, but not researching the blockchain. What are you talking about? You better say Dogecoin. Dogecoin is one of the oldest coins. Bitcoin is the oldest. Dogecoin is second, bro. Right? I'm not sure if LTC or ETH is before Doge, but I'm pretty sure Doge or LTC got around with that same length of life. So people be playing with the wrong dumb shit. I'm telling you, bro, bet on what you want to bet on, right? But I'm telling you, it usually take around 6 years for these dumb shits to pop. But so if you willing to wait 6 years and lose a lot of money, and over that time you could have really been doing some shit, fuck it. But look, Scoop, their whole angle is, bro, I put this much down and I got this much coins. Niggas like a lot of coins. You ever notice that about people?
Wait, exactly, but he might be up.
Scoop.
No, the other one who bought a bunch of them.
Oh, Chiz?
Yeah, Chiz.
It sounds like he had got out of that game.
For real?
Nah, I don't think so. I think Chiz got his portfolio sitting there.
I hope he ain't capitulate, bro.
No. He got his portfolio just sitting there. Yeah, I speak to Chiz on the regular. Chiz, he don't check nothing. He don't do nothing. He ain't in it no more though, Scoop. So I'm agreeing with you on that angle, but he ain't give up in that way you thinking. He just, he just ain't.
So you say he might be up right now?
He might be up. He just ain't checking it. So next time he check it, he might be down. That's how brother is. He I've been studying that brother. Bro, he told me that he not rocking with it right now, bro. Every time I call him, I'll be like, yo, let's do this. Matter of fact, he come to me and tell me that he got a good job and he moving up in managerial position.
That May 16th ate him.
And he ready to hire me type shit. That's type of nigga. You feel me? So shout out to them. Like, we all got those plans. Like, I be telling all my homeboys, like, and I want people to hear me always tell people on live. When I tell all my homeboys, I say, yo, let's invest money. Right? Let's invest. People don't like investing. People like keeping their money and making it fall.
The only way you're going to do it, bro, is if you give it to them, bro. And they see it, bro. These bros is black, bro.
They're lacking. They lacked out.
They lacked out, bro. So their whole thing is, I don't got this, I don't got that. No, I don't even know how to do it. Miss, I don't get it. But it's just like, chill out, bro. Like, why isn't it like, all right, what we got to do? Man, all right, you know what? I'm gonna try to go find 100 pennies, bro, and give you 100 pennies. I'm gonna give you 100 pennies, bro. And if you can, like, it's just like, why are we not moving forward? Why are we in this standstill of what you don't know, what you don't have? Like, when are we gonna get to going to get it?
Hey, I'm telling you, the thing is, people are scared of that, right? It's scared of not knowing. Imagine just having to sit there and a nigga like, you don't know the next step. That's the scariest thing when a nigga tell you, yo, you gotta research this. The next step. You say, what? I gotta research next. The same thing. The same thing with Alec Baldwin, right? Where it's like, yo, you got a gun in your hand, you gotta check the chamber for what? The dude next to me told me the chamber was clean.
School, bro. They make all that stuff, all the most logical and sensible stuff that you're supposed to do as a human being to get through this life and flourish. They turn it into poison. Like like the way they make you research stuff is just so like. It's like almost like being in church type of thing. It's just so distasteful. It's like, I don't want to ever have to do this on my own free will type thing. So that's what it becomes. And before you know it, that the only thing they could do is go and watch the video games that other people playing and makeup tutorials.
Yeah, I seen the brother Scoop playing about some shit that he was trying to put into action that he learned in the school. That he didn't really know where to put it, but he was putting the offer out there to anybody that needed anything done.
Take that shit back, man. I ain't good with them bitches.
Yo, what the fuck? Don't hire this nigga, bro. This nigga was just yo, Scoop. You like the one chick? I told people about this one chick that went on my brother cast, and she was talking about veganism. And yeah,
I was just thinking about that.
A year later, damn near. If not a couple days later.
If not a couple days.
I'm talking about back eating meat like a meat eater, nigga. I'm talking about like
that's wild.
A hardcore meat eater to where veganism was like a diet for her. She was like, I'm doing a fast. I'm not eating any meat right now. I'm like, oh my God. So, I always say that people that's early on shit shouldn't have no rights to speak on shit. Bro, Scoop, I said that same shit about the crypto market. That's why when we got in, I wasn't mad about nothing that happened. Niggas been in for 11 years. Who the fuck am I to be like, bro, what? This is not just going straight up in the air? It's like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Man, that's the main thing. It goes mindset, bro. Mindset is everything, bro. Cause like it's some nigga out here that's thinking like, damn, bro, I'm losing all this money, and then this is another guy here like, damn, look at all these people borrowing money from me. I wish I could charge them a real interest rate.
Dang, babe, did you do your fold spin?
Ooh, I did. I think this morning.
And you didn't tell me.
This morning.
Anybody that do that's what I'm saying. You different.
I forgot.
You built different. But keep on going, bro. You built different, bro.
What was I just saying?
Man, I gotta send fold to Scoop, bro. Scoop, you gotta download Scoop.
Download Scoop. Scoop, download Fold.
Yo, Scoop.
Hey, send him the link.
Did you ever see the battle that we had?
What battle?
Me and Empras had an indie
clash.
An indie artist clash.
Damn, I feel like I did.
Yeah, I pulled out you, and she pulled out some Noddow. And you know me, Scoop, usually I'm a shit talker. Right, but she pulled out some Noddow, so I wasn't shit talking. I was like, all right, bro, that what you got? I ain't gonna say nothing, but that's what I got. Bam! Right, so I was just hitting with shit. Bam! Yeah, I go, right? And look, Scoop, the first song I played, which is from Hits for the Five, she was almost judging you almost incorrectly. So I'm like, man, bam. So I said, man, let me go on that piff and play some of the old shit, right? Some of the more complete body of work.
Bro, you need to go watch that video. We're gonna put a card right here in this area.
Yeah, bro. I went back and played more of the complete body of work. I'm like, man, you got Scoop fucked up. And like I said, Scoop, I can't bang because she played you feel me, a bruh, but if she'd have played like any other indie artist, he probably would have got it the whole night. I'm like, this nigga,
I played somebody a part of the camp.
This nigga right here got a small face. Like, you feel me? So she was able to keep the cracking to a minimum, but it was a good class because y'all both had shit for sure. Noddow had some shit. And like it's different energies, right? So maybe somebody listening to it like, man, Noddow going harder than Scoop, and I'm like, man, I like I'm not here to judge either party, but what I am here to say is what I'm here for is the actual conveyance of the words, the whole artistic outlook of it.
You don't even know how to find the group tape.
Bro, I don't know how to find nothing, bro. I was lucky that I found Cinema Effects because I was so dedicated. If I wasn't dedicated that night, I'd have been like, fuck it.
Hold on.
It's so hard to find it. You got to spell it right.
Two things.
Go ahead.
Okay, I just sent you the Fold link. Did you get it?
Let me see. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, with this app, you can buy their card, but you don't have to. If you just have the app, they give you a 24-hour timer, and every time that timer goes off, you can spin, and you can pretty much get Satoshis. So I already have like 5.1k Satoshis, and I've had it for probably a week now. And how many you got, babe? Let me see.
Probably 6.5k, but they always mess my numbers up, so you gotta click on it. And
okay, see. Yeah, 6.5. It says 6.6 on the other one.
All right,
but yeah, 6.5k stats. And what, you've been on here for probably what, 3 months?
Yeah, but as far as using it, because like I said, I had completely deleted it, and I was like, damn, what's going on with Fold?
Oh, yeah,
something randomly came up about Fold, and I was like, damn, what the fuck going on with Fold? So
you seen a press conference that got about that?
No, Scoop. The problem was that you need to have 25. You need 50,000 sats to withdraw, right? Mm-hmm. And what happens is you spin every day, Scoop. But there's an opportunity to win 1 million Satoshis, Scoop. 1 million Satoshis right now is almost like $700, bro. Mm-hmm. If not 8. You feel me? So 1 million Satoshis right now is something that a nigga will take. Like, goddamn, 1 million Satoshis. So that's the grand prize. But they got 100 Satoshis, 50 Satoshis, 25 Satoshis, 10 Satoshis, and 5. For the last 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've done six in a row right now. For the last 6, I've had 3 5 and 3 10. Right, so that's 30, and that's what? That's 20. That's 40. That's 45. So I got about 45 Satoshis right now. Just from this app. Like I said, it's free spins. Every time the timer runs out, you just press it. But there's also other things, right, to where I got like screenshots and shit where you can get the card half off.
Wait, did you tell him about the streaks? So if you do it 7,
go in.
So if you do it 7 days straight, like once the timer goes off, you get a spin. Once the timer goes off, you do a spin for 7 days. once you get to that last day, I'm pretty sure they give you 250 Satoshis just for keeping that 7-day streak.
Yeah, the 7-day streak is 250 Satoshis.
And this is no cost to you at all.
And you need, like I said, you need 50K Satoshis to take off. But the only thing that'd be a cost to you, what you can do, right? You can go buy like
gift cards.
You can go buy different cards, and that's how you earn more sats.
Because you pretty much, their card is a Bitcoin back, right? So every time you swipe with that card, they give you a percentage of Bitcoin.
So right now they got Southwest Airlines 2.5% back. Stitch Fix 6.5%. Taco Bell 3%.
It's funny. I use that shit now.
What?
Stitch Fix.
For real?
Yeah, my mom, bro.
I'm sitting here cracking on some shit.
That's hilarious.
My mom do it, G.
Wait, so like for what? For like, because Stitch Fix is the outfits, right? The stylist or something like that. It's a stylist.
Just because I she was just saying like kind of use it, and even if you don't keep on using it, it like kind of motivates you to. Cause I don't be shopping, bro. You know, y'all know me. I will not shop. Period. So it's kind of like that's kind of like the only shopping I do. And they sent me a couple shits, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of fucking with this. So then I went and put some shit with it, kind of matched it up to some other shit. So it's straight.
That's so funny, because guess who else uses it, man? Like, guess a YouTuber that uses it? Swab likes this guy.
Do shit.
Swab like.
The dude that looks just like him, Glenn.
Come on, bro.
His name Glenn, Belief in Fatherhood.
That's the nigga who he came on here that one time, and it was a whole scandal.
On his board.
Yeah. It was a whole scandal.
But yeah, he uses that same app, and it's the same thing. I'm pretty sure he already got like 3 little beanies from him, because now on his little set, his new set, he has like a hook, and he has 3 beanies on it, and it's all the same beanie. Same beanie, same color, everything, same style, everything was the same. And I'm like, bro, this man got 3 of the same hat.
I would have really like these hats. Formula.
The Stitch Fix?
They got a nice formula, especially for
Are kids. They publicly traded?
Probably not checked.
Like, what are they doing though? Because I'm reading about it right now.
They're just stylists.
Like for the kids, it's even better. Like, think about a parent. Think about a parent who don't got time to go every day shopping for their jit. They like, fuck it. You get a random mad gift basket for the jits.
What's the price? Because right now, what I'm seeing, I'm not sold.
I'll give you an example. It is kind of high, but the quality of the clothes. So let's say I got what? 2 pair of pants, 2 pair of jeans. You know, nigga jeans. So 2 pair of jeans and
nigga jeans. Bro, what the fuck? Wrong with you on the cast, man, you just got back on the nigga jeans.
Negro, what is Negrophobic?
Man jeans. Man, you know how much it costs a man to get jeans, man.
Man jeans expensive.
So guy, I'm thinking he's talking about king jeans.
Thought he had nothing but crowns on his jeans. Hey, you thought you was an Israelite, brother, like you had your fringes on the top.
Y'all should have really asked to get a view of the nigga jeans, though.
Yo, you tripping, bro. But what you saying, bro? Go in, bro. How expensive this shit is?
So
2 jeans you got.
2 jeans and 3 shirts, $169.
You bullshitting. Them jeans better look like goddamn this tree bar. I mean, it better be the bonsai tree, goddamn. What the hell your fucking jeans made out of, bro?
That's what you trading off. It ain't exactly the cheapest, but
is these wheat jeans? What, bro? What material jeans made out of that you got? Him? Bro, you got basically 2 outfits, bro, for $170, bro.
Hold on.
How much shirt you can get? All right, boom, 25.
You ain't on the Ethereum.
That's $75 for 3 shirts.
Dude, I got bougie.
We got the joggers. The joggers. Okay. That's okay.
You looking at them?
That'll run you at $125. And then you got 2 pairs of joggers actually, right? That'll probably all right. So yeah, probably about 170, but some better outfits. I don't know what outfits they got. Let me see.
How you turn it back, boy?
Because bro, I'm judgmental, bro. I don't know if you know that shit
bro.
about me, but I'm judgmental. I be telling everybody that I'm tired of everybody like vouching for other people's shit. I don't want nobody vouching for nobody. Yeah, I'm seeing you, bro. You
Can you turn the camera around on this bit?
Bro, just it's a button right there at the bottom, nigga. What you talking about? Go on Cam and Mike. Right, Empress, that what you go on?
Oh, sure. See, I ain't used to using it on the phone.
Ben, how do you flip this John again? Right? Yeah, Scoop got it. All right.
So, these dress up pants.
Yeah, I like these pants. Those are my pants.
Kind of, but yeah.
Wait, so like,
what you mean?
Go closer so I
can see the texture. They dress up pants. They Zach. They Zach. Zach straight leg Mavy jeans.
Okay, so they're jeans, but it's like a different kind of material. Yeah, they're not like those dress up pants because they have pockets, right?
It's not a denim. Yeah, man.
Oh, Scoop, that shirt look out of style. Let me see. I gotta see a picture of you in that shirt. That shirt. Oh no. Wait, is it a button up or is it just a regular?
Yeah, it's a button up. You could tell.
Like a polo button up or a full one?
What do you mean? Yeah.
Oh, so he on his
it's a short
Mook boy.
It's a short button. All right, yeah, it ain't bad. It ain't.
I don't know, that colorway just looks out of style.
Nah, that's an ugly colorway.
Okay,
it's an ugly colorway, but it go with the pants though. That's Scoop swag probably. Right, Scoop probably wear those type of colorways. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, hey, Scoop. Earlier I was telling Empress like you can't involve yourself in nobody's personal issues. Oh look, so those some other jeans. See, I don't like those. I don't like jeans with those wrinkles right there.
Wait, let me see.
There's some actual jeans.
What do you mean those some actual? Those jeans like denims.
Just regular jeans.
Yeah, those denims. Well, it ain't really. Yeah, those are denims.
Yeah, I was expecting some blue jeans.
No. Scoot don't wear blue jeans like that. But that's the same brand. Those Zachs, John, do.
No, they're different, bro.
All right, but all right. So
less prestige, bro.
And so, like, what you doing? Is it a monthly fee? Is it like a subscription that you paying with them brothers, or like how they rocking it?
Yeah, what's the incentive?
If you want that bit to keep going, it's 20 a month.
Do they ever just be like, man, keep the clothes? Cost too much to return it.
Hell no. They send you a nice ass return package. You just
give us our shit back respectfully.
Yeah.
But yeah,
shit at the same time, I'll be shopping cheap too. I got some shit off Old Navy. This is just the kind of, I don't know, get me fucking. It was really to get me motivated to shop. I'm gonna stop that shit. But before that, I wasn't.
I get this, everyone. An attempted gas station holdup. Not going.
All right, pause that real quick. All right, so like right now, right, Empress, how did you even do that? What do you mean, sorry, bro?
I made it full screen and it started playing.
Nah, bro, you did that shit on purpose, bro. But yeah, right now, Scoop, if you put $100, like say on Stitch Fix, you can go right now and because you use Stitch Fix and you told me your charges are $169, I said $200. If you go on this little app that we sent you and go through the little program, and I'm saying there's different bonuses. There's bonus where you can multiply your reward by 25. Nevertheless, if you put $200 down, your reward is 16,000 sats. 16,000 sats just for $200, bro, because it's a 5% cash back. So 5% cash back on Stitch Fix right now.
I'm hearing you, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. It's beneficial. It's beneficial as fuck.
You see it?
That's my stats at the bottom, bro. Shit ain't really clean up like I wanted.
But that was my main question. So y'all not trading on this shit? This is not a trading shit.
No.
This is just rewards for Bitcoin. Yeah. Well, Satoshi. You just way to add up Satoshi.
Who is Fold?
Fold
startup company.
Yeah, Fold actually got some interesting shit. You know, in the crypto market, it's a lot of these companies trying to make it easier for Bitcoin to
Yeah, it's
actually
like
be in
Blockify,
use.
Nexo. There's just different ways to utilize the card in the
Yeah,
fintech space.
because
So they
like
got a card.
Yeah.
yeah, even that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. You could buy the card, right? And there's a card that you can do where it's no annual payments, but it's like a $21 activation fee, right? And you get benefits for that. And
Hmm.
then they got another one where it's $100.
You get more spins.
Yeah. And the thing is, you get more spins, and like what you gotta understand what the spins is. The more spins you get, is the more opportunity you get a chance to hit that $1 million
$1 million.
Satoshi.
Right.
Exactly. You feel me? So if you start thinking about it like that, like fuck it, this is an investment to keep on, cause like I'm gonna spend every chance they give me, and if
No
I
famous
keep
brothers involved in that bitch, is it? Famous
um
brothers, I run away from that.
not at the
Nah.
moment publicly, but you
Good.
know it may be the same thing on some KD type Nas shit where they just behind the scene and they like soon as this bitch go public,
They got Satoshi
I ain't
Nakamoto.
never bounced back from that Nas shit.
I ain't
Forgot
never
about
about
Nas shit.
man. I see that's the thing. You also you capitulated at a loss.
I did.
Damn, see, I'm still sitting in it like a duck. I want my money back bad as fuck to be able to
Oh,
trade.
you'll get there.
Yeah, I'm just
You'll get there,
waiting.
bro.
Oh no, I'm almost there. I'm the other day I looked, I was probably down like $7 or some shit. But
It was just
school,
another situation that I was because of how we first started. I was so little invested, and by the time I was thinking about getting bigger, by the time I was thinking about making more, um, putting more into it, that shit was hell. Shit was retarded to do.
bet you
So
smarter than
stayed away
me.
from, bro.
There's some shit that you were reading. What do you know? Why you gave me some funny
Oh,
shit
I
like
just
that?
wanted to give you the perks, but yeah, Scoop. The card with the regular spin, there's no annual fee. It's just a $21 activation fee. You get up to 25% back. You get one extra spin versus having to wait for that timer. Our timer is usually 24 hours because we're not spending money on anything. But once you purchase the lowest card, you get a spin every hour. Boosted merchant offers, and yeah. Oh yeah, you get a spin on every swipe. You have a chance to win one full Bitcoin on every purchase.
So
Um,
what are y'all doing? Are y'all sending that to another wallet?
yeah, but that's the thing. You can't withdraw until you get to that 50K mark because we haven't purchased the card yet. But ultimately, that's the plan, to send it to our Cash App wallet.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the other one, the Spend Plus, you have to pay $150 per year, and you get 100% back. So you get whatever you spent, you get the Bitcoin amount of that, and then you get 3 extra spins.
So you saying
Spend.
if you get a card and you using that bitch,
Mm-hmm.
everything you use gets transferred to Bitcoin
It gets
as a
transferred
cash
into
back reward. Right. To
Satoshis.
Satoshi's, right.
Mm-hmm. Yes, bro. It's And that's the thing, though. But you know how the other one was just 1 hour for the spin? For Spin
Right.
Plus, you have 24 hours, so it's longer. But it's because you already getting money on every swipe. You feel me?
Nah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's crazy. We might have to do 151 because I was thinking about being super cheap and getting the spin, but now that I see 100% back, I'm like, oh, hold on. Hold on, because
You
we
might be
got
right.
some investments that we are trying to do. All right, spin on every swipe. All right, so you get a spin. You get the chance to win one full Bitcoin, up to 100% back. Man, I hope nobody don't get on this before too much because they probably gonna change the rules. And yeah, 3 extra spins, and then 5% on Amazon, 7% back on DoorDash, 3% on Uber, and a whole bunch of other merchants on here. So yeah, check it out. If you go to let me see how you get to this.
Oh, you just go to my cards.
Okay, yeah, my cards, and then it should push you there automatically because you haven't done anything. But once you select it, if you go at the all the way to the bottom, you can change plan, and you can see the 2 different cards that they have. But yeah, bro, it's a fly app, bro. Check it out.
Yeah,
If
definitely.
anything, just add up them satoshis.
Yeah, like I said, bro, even if you don't even want to get the card, nigga, you can literally just be on that bitch, nigga, doing the lotto shit that niggas like to do.
Then that shit up.
Nigga, what the fuck, nigga? You don't know when you gonna hit a fucking
Yeah, I
million
got 10
Satoshis.
Satoshis this morning.
Because a million Satoshis is more than 50,000. So you can easily take that off. 2 seconds. Bam. If you ever hit a million, you can easily take that off. That's what I'm saying. People don't even think about it. It's just like playing the lotto for free. For free lotto.
I don't think they'll ever do it. They got the algorithm. If that nigga ain't spend no money, don't even put this as an option for
I
them.
don't care. I'm gonna keep on spending because the thing is, they for sure ain't gonna stop me from getting 5, 10, 25, 50.
Facts.
Right? So even if they so concerned about the million, they're gonna fuck around and make me get 100 too much time. They're gonna make me get 100 times. They got 100K. Yeah, that nigga right there is up. That young man right there is up. That nigga got $900,000. That boy got $1 million. Oh my god! They can't stop me. I'm ready for you though, Empress. They can't stop me. I'm not in need.
Going as planned, and that is thanks to my next guest. He is a
Pause it.
fought off a group of
Pause it. The brother Scoop. Something just weird just happened to him. Something weird just happened to the brother Scoop, Empress. So I'm sending you this one right here to play. This is what we're running through right now. The brother Scoop is missing. It's not even. Just not even the one. But I kind of want to just something fun for the fun nuts. So yeah, we're about to run this video right now, but I was just about to jump into the. I'm not sure if you got a chance to see the list yet, bro.
Crazy on my end.
Damn, how your shit sound? Like I'm on the water?
That shit sound like you speaking at a quarter of the speed of life. It might be me though.
God damn. Alright, we about to play this video. Let me know how the video sound. Play the video real quick, Empress. Let me see how it sounds. Good.
I get this, everyone. An attempted gas station holdup, not going as planned, and that is thanks to my next guest. He is a Marine who fought off a group of armed robbers in Arizona. He joins me now. It is James Kilser. It's great to have you. So I saw this video popping up on Twitter over and over again yesterday, and I couldn't stop.
So the brother Scoop had to jump off and jump back on. You get that 0 on that. But Scoop about to jump back in, but it's this brother already back in. Let's go. Let's see the Scoop on. Yo, I'm sounding normal, bro.
Let me catch y'all on another shit. Hold on.
Oh, Scoop doing some special shit. He doing some special shit like my NMGB pants. Shout out to the brother Travis, man. Travis born out here, yeah. Creating clothes, bro. Clothing line owner. Apparel owner. And he's already on the apparel wave. Are you laughing? But yeah, Scoop, the brother Scoop is in here. I don't know why he's gonna catch us on another shit, so that's some crazy shit to me, so I'm just gonna wait for him. Alright, but on the list for sure, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, nobody got a problem with that. Ray Allen possibly stay on the list. Giannis, I don't got no problem with Giannis. Melo, I don't got no problem with Melo. Nate Archibald, I don't got no problem with Nate. Paul Arizin, I remember Paul Arizin as far as like watching highlights. It was a little bit before my time, but based on if you're talking about accomplishments, they say 10-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA, 1950, 51 Rookie of the Year, 1952 All-Star MVP, 2-time scoring champ, 1956 NBA champ. So, based on those accolades, I can see why he'd be in there. Somebody like Charles Barkley, 11-time All-Star, 11-time All-NBA, 1992-93 MVP. He was the All-Star MVP, rebounding champion in 1986. My bad. Rick Barry, That's a solid one. Rick Barry was a straight hooper. 8-time NBA All-Star. Elgin Baylor. Dave Bing. Dave Bing. I don't know what happened to the brother Scoop. Larry Bird. Dave Bing is a solid one actually too. He played with the Washington Bullets. If anybody knows anything about me, I always spoke about the brother Wes Unseld. So I really always liked the Washington Bullets around that time. 7-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA, 1966. So I'm saying so these are older players, right? Mm-hmm. Kobe Bryant. 18-time All-Star, 15-time All-NBA, 12-time All-Defensive Team, a bunch of nonsense. He just got a bunch of accomplishments. Wilt Chamberlain, Bob Cousy. You kind of got to put Bob Cousy in here, old school legend. 1969, 1970, he played for the Royals, but his first season was 1950. All right, so that's Bob Cousy. Mm-hmm. Then they got my other boy, Dave Cohen's 1970 was his first season. So a lot of these players that was in was super early, but now we get into somebody like this Stephen Curry. I had a slight problem with that one.
What number?
I don't know if they're doing them based on numbers, but he's just in the top 75, right? Of greatest 75 greatest players of all time type shit. 7-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA, 2-time NBA MVP. 2-time scoring champ, 2015, 2016 steal champ, 3-time NBA champion. Like I said, if you put the accolades up there, you put the stats up there, I guess you could just run some numbers down because he had 24.2 points per game. All right, there was other players on here that averaged less than that, but they had way more rebounds. Like nigga Dave Cohen's, that nigga averaged a double. What, 17.6 points and 13.6 rebounds. God-like numbers. But nevertheless, Stephen Curry is on here. Anthony Davis is on here. I got a slight problem with that also, right? But like I said, if they do these weird accolades, just where they say 8-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA, 4-time All-Defensive Team, I don't know. Maybe it makes sense. Clyde Drexler, Clyde the Glide got to be on here, right? Clyde the Glide is literally a legend because you got to think about around the time that Jordan was playing. But you got to think this is almost to Clyde's tail end too. But them boys kind of control the league around that time still. Mm-hmm. Tim Duncan got to be on there. Tim Duncan controlled a lot of stuff. Kevin Durant got to be on there if I'm saying anything. Julius Erving. I like it, right? Julius Erving, he was a god, nigga. He came from one league, destroyed another league, right? He was an ABA legend, NBA legend. Patrick Ewing, this goes without saying, nigga. Patrick Ewing got to be on the goddamn list. One of the greatest, one of the greatest big mans of all time. Mm-hmm. KG got to be on the list. George Gervin, that's the Iceman. That's a motherfucker that's famous for doing the motherfucking finger roll from far. Hal Greer played, like I said, a lot of these players are older players, so they end up on the list based on relevance in their time and how they kind of changed the game to modernize it to this time. So you can't really knock too much of the older people based on the viewage. James Harden, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it because I got to think about who's really left off, but I feel like that's, to me personally, right now when I'm immediately thinking about it, I don't know. I feel like it's a little rush, but maybe Elvin Hayes. Elvin Hayes played older basketball, 68, 69. All right, but he averaged a double. There's no way you can argue against somebody that averaged a double in the NBA. Allen Iverson. I don't think nobody would be mad at Allen Iverson being on the list. LeBron James. This is a questionable one, but look, like I said, if we're doing it based on accomplishment and modern hoops and who's done whatever modernly, right? He got to be on the list, which is why I can't too much knock Stephen Curry because of whatever decade they're in together. I'm pretty maybe not, right? But because LeBron got the ones with Miami, I think LeBron got 4 rings. Curry probably got 3. 1, before KD and 2 with KD. I can't remember. I gotta Google that. But I don't have too much of a big problem with LeBron being on here if Stephen Curry's on here. And I don't have a problem with Stephen Curry being on here if LeBron is on here. Vice versa. So Jason Kidd, I like that. I love that. I love the fact the acknowledgement of actual basketball players. Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard has to be on here just based on what Kawhi has done over his whole career. Right? I know it's still kind of hard to be like, man, he ain't really blah, blah, blah. But based on him being drafted and him playing with the Spurs and what he did with the Spurs and all the motherfucking you can't take Kawhi out. And then think about what he did when he went to Toronto and won that championship. You can't really take the Kawhi out of anything. This is one I have a problem with, and I love this player. Right, this player, and the reason why I love this player because I always talk about the only thing that differentiate bigger D1s from smaller D1s is big man. Right, the big man that they seem to be more mature or whatever, just a bigger mass. But as far as on the guard level, it's super equal. So like to see somebody like Damian Lillard be on this list, right, coming from a smaller college, I like it. Right, same thing with Jason Kidd. Like a lot of these players kind of not underdogs, but it wasn't the same way people are with other people's. But Damian Lillard being on the list, I got a problem with that. It's a big problem with that because I'm not done with the list, and I still haven't said one name that I want to say. Jerry Lucas, Karl Malone, Moses Malone, Pete Maravich. Pete Maravich got to be on here. Bob McAdoo, I like Bob McAdoo being on here, but Kevin McHale, I like Kevin McHale game. I love that white boy, right? He played for Boston Celtics. This was that team with Kevin McHale, Larry Bird, and all those boys. I like Kevin McHale. George Mikan. If anybody know about George Mikan, the way you know about the Mikan is by the Mikan drill. This nigga played in 1948. So you niggas that don't watch sports, y'all would never know about it. But I do have a way that y'all know about him. The Mikan drill, right? So you will stand under the basket. Hook it. You know the Mikan drill. Hook it. Yeah, you just continuously bam, bam, bam. And you just keep on doing that shit. So that's the George Mikan drill. That was his whole little wave. Reggie Miller, Earl Monroe, Steve Nash, Shaquille.
LeBron like that drill.
Hell no, that nigga ain't doing nothing with left hand. Robert Parrish, Chris Paul, Gary P. Gary P. gotta be on the list, nigga. This the glove.
Is there? You saying there's people on the list that can't do a left hand layup? I don't think nobody that can't do a left hand list.
Bill Russell. I said a lot of these. Not a lot of these players, but a couple of these players I didn't ever really see. But a lot of these.
Wait, was Shaq on there?
Yes, man. Isaiah Thomas is on there, the real Isaiah. And no disrespect to look. Isaiah. Yeah, but I'm talking about Zeke that had beef with MJ. David Robinson is on here, the Emerald. Dennis Rodman is on here. Willis Reed is on here. Willis Reed got to be on here. That nigga, I'm telling you, if you average a double, you kind of got to be on here. I don't care what gen you was in. We got to kind of, just kind of put you on. Paul Pierce's nickname was The Truth. He got to be on here. Scottie Pippen got to be on here because Scottie Pippen was arguably better than Michael Jordan. He got to be on here. All right. I tell everybody this. I remember I got into an argument with a guy. I was telling him that LeBron James is a poor man version of Scottie Pippen. And he was fucking appalled. The fuck wrong? This crazy. I'm like, just saying. I don't really think LeBron is as skilled as Scottie Pippen, bro. I think they got the same game. All right, but Scottie Pippen was more skilled. I feel like he played better defense. Like he was just better. He was just better overall. He's a better overall player, bro. Like, but if you're saying LeBron was maybe more dominant or something like more big man type, I don't know, bro. I'm not hitting nothing, bro.
That's all I can say is he has more muscle mass.
I don't know, but then they also tell you, yo, he got Magic Johnson type numbers. He's a big guard. They tell you. So that's what I'm saying. But like, as far as Chris Paul on the list, Gary Payton on the list. All these people, I like it. Robert Parrish on the list. You have to put Robert Parrish. I love Robert Parrish. Oscar Robertson. Oscar Robertson got more triple-double than Russell Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook got a lot of triple-doubles.
Yeah, I just want these stat people to know that people pass stats, bro. And people give stats to other people, bro. So if I go to a game, bro, and I see a man with all these stats, bro, he can't do a left hand layup.
Bill Walton averaged a double-double, but I never really liked Bill Walton on lists. I'm not gonna lie, Bill. I never really loved you on lists, but I feel like you kind of have to be on the list based on what?
Double-double.
Yeah, he had some good performances, and he averaged a double-double over his career. So you always have to take that as a consideration. Jerry West, that's the NBA logo. Russell Westbrook, I got a giant problem with that. So I got a problem with Damian Lillard, I got a problem with Russell Westbrook, and I got a problem with Anthony Davis for sure. I know I'm missing a couple other that I just ran through, but for sure these three right here. And Stephen Curry and LeBron. But I was saying that if one is on there, the other has to be on there. And if you want to say that one is the greatest in the generation, then whatever, then the other got to be on there. So I'm not knocking that as much, but it's still a problem. Still a problem. James Worthy. So now we're done with the list. So now let's talk about people that we're missing. I had a problem with James Harden being on the list, Stephen Curry being on the list, LeBron being on the list. I had a problem with like a few people being on the list and no Kyrie. Right? I had a big problem when I was like, oh no, but it's politics, right? And if y'all don't know about basketball, then maybe it may hit y'all hard where y'all like, damn. Right, but me, politics is just basketball. That's why I don't expect them to do nothing other than this. Lie. Tell you what they want you to think. So then you can go back to some fictitious list and have an argument with a real person. So a real person tell you some shit and you're like, bro, what? They want you on the 75 greatest players of all time list. That type of shit you a lot of people be on. So it makes sense. To me, it's super weird that fucking Damian Lillard is on the list and Kyrie Irving is not on the list. Like, look, I don't even have to attack the key players that I really want to attack as far as, like, LeBron, Steph Curry, and a lot of these other players. Damian Lillard is a great player. He's done a lot. But to put him on the list and not to have Kawhi on the list Kyrie on the list is super fucking weird. Okay. Dwight Howard. He's not on the list. I don't think he's on the list. Dwight Howard is super playful. Right? I could see how we could easily be like, Dwight shouldn't be on the list. But AD is on the list. Right? And I'm saying based on what Dwight kind of accomplished, I don't know. Huh?
He got a ring?
Dwight?
Yeah.
He got one with the Lakers, right?
That's it, though.
But think about when he was the most dominant player with the Magic for 4 years straight.
Okay, but once you average out those stats, if you've only done that at the beginning of your career and you didn't do it,
I don't know another player that did what Dwight was doing.
I'll be back.
Right? So I hear what Empress is saying, right, as far as the longevity is how long you done it. But I don't know nobody else that was doing what Dwight was doing. Which is why when Shaq is on the list and people say, yo, blah, 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 blah. Shaquille O'Neal is on the list. And there's no way Shaq shouldn't be on the fucking list. There's always going to be people that's left off the list that may have you feel me? Like that, I got an argument. There's an argument to say, yo, why are they not on the list? Okay, there's always going to be that situation, right? Because basketball is still a thing of game. Right? So you can base it on accomplishment, but accomplishment goes as far as teams. Right? So there's a lot of great players that just never got the team formed. Right? By the time team was formed, they was in their prime. They fucked around and just won one ring and just was like, yo, I'm a champion. Right? It's the same thing like when you go into the booth with a great rapper and you go first and you came in that bitch, nigga. Bitches wanna fuck me. Dick big, got motherfucking money. And then they go in that bitch and he like, I've been trading a lot on the motherfucking. You feel me? Like it's a complete different level of accomplishment, right? You thought you was accomplishment by telling people what they seen you doing. He was explaining to people what he was doing. Right, so that'll make you go back and be like, oh, that's how he coming in on it. Let me come with this vibe. All right, so that's always super important too, right? To think about predecessors, right? Predecessors, predecessors, okay, and then successors. People that succeeds you, right? And a lot of the thing that they say about a lot of black organizations, there's no true order of okay, so let's think about it like this. Let's think about a group, for example, that had kind of one of the best translation of power, or transference is the word I want to use, right? Transference of power. But in that doctrine, right, you have to look at Elijah Muhammad as Yeshua. But I was saying, like, even in their organization, I kind of wanted just to bring that up. Just like, it's a lot of in-depth. Nothing, like, it's always in-depth shit that I can get into, right? We can nitpick everything. But just the example on the grand scheme of things, the way they was able to. Because you got to think about it. It was even a time that they were looking at Malcolm being the main face. Right? There was a time that we were looking at Malcolm being the main face. So when I'm explaining the just that angle of it was the time that we're looking at Malcolm to be the main face, and then Minister Louis Farrakhan, you feel me, end up getting to the getting appointed to that position. Then we haven't been looking at the chart. All right, the minister ended up getting appointed to that position. But with the minister getting appointed to that position, what was important? What's going on in the 15? Oh, 15 is in a downtrend. 10 is in a down. It's coming to a close. But what you talking about, man, with the Giannis? But you saying Giannis should be off the list? What you talking about? What's questionable? The brother probably not in here. I think he probably trying to get his shit right. But so I don't know. Is he saying Giannis is possibly somebody that he thinks should be off the list? I don't think he'd be saying that. Giannis just got a ring last year. No love for a lame nigga. And it's fucked up because I was telling you that Giannis was win the ring the year before. But he had called me and told me that he has some personal issues going on. Y'all had a bunch of talk, bro. Go back and watch my old cast, bro. I'm the predictor of predictors, bro. Probably not. Yes, ma'am. Just barbecue sauce. Shout out to Empras, bro. Like I said, Empras always doing her thing in her own realm. Hey, the weird thing about this shit is exactly what they said. Like I said, we're gonna cover this on Taco Tuesday about the gamification of stock trading. But this is exactly what it is. Right? This is the gamification of stock trading, to where some people that's not even looking at it as actual people taking their money out or putting money in. It's just like they're watching something and timing it. I'm telling you, bro. This shit is a gamification. Like, look, it's falling. And right, what you'll do is you'll go into bigger time frames and you'll figure out if this is something that seems to be persistent. All right, watch. Just watch.
The little games.
Man. Y'all just watch Squid Game, nigga. No luck for a lame nigga.
I think I'm lame.
Yeah, you lame. You? You admit you lame? You like triple lame. Don't even ask me how. That's who you is, bro. When I see you Shannon Sharp. You sharp brother that smoke black and mild on camera. Nah, you cool though. I just you been like one of them cool type of nurses. Like a RN type of bro. Right. Or NA. Is there anything called NAs?
What's that?
Nurse assistants. No, they call NAs though. What they call RNs. I'm just wondering if NAs and RNs the same thing. Bro, there's nobody called NAs, bro. We call them RNs, my boy. They're just registered nurse. A nurse is an assistant of a doctor. You don't need assistant nurses. I don't know, bro. So you remember, I was just trying to figure out. So maybe there's nurses. The other thing, our cast, our listeners are diverse. Got professionals. Got a lot of professionals that listen to this cast.
104.
104 professionals. At least 89 professionals. 42 fucking dogmatic people. And I didn't do the number in exact, so I think might be like, bro, what? The number is lower than I told y'all, because I don't want to brag. I'm not like the one dude that Empras was watching.
Okay, so let's talk about this lack of quality men, all right?
All right, nah, this is for tomorrow cast, bro. This dude right here tripping. This dude right trying to cause controversy on the cast.
So I was actually just doing a podcast of the day with the Roommates podcast.
There is a lack of quality men.
Bleak planters. There's a lot of bleak planters out there. No love for the bleak pants. All right. Hey, RIP to my brother Tommy DeBarge. This is a random segue. I like the segue. I like the segue. Yeah, for sure. Where do I have the show topics? Okay, bomb. Alec Baldwin fatally shoots crew member with firearm. Authority says. Tonight's topic, it says Tommy DeBarge passed. All right, so RIP to Tommy DeBarge. Tommy DeBarge is him and his brother was actually in a group called Switch. I'm pretty sure that was the name of the group. That was the first group they was in. But this group actually went on to become, because him and his brother formed their own another little group with their younger brother. This was their younger brother group, and it's called El DeBarge. So like a lot of people know about El DeBarge. They got a lot of hit singles. Got a it has some hits on the radio and things like that. But yeah, he passed today. So I just wanted to kind of skim over that. Queen Elizabeth. Like Queen Elizabeth is back home. So you probably don't know what happened to her, but Queen Elizabeth. You know Queen Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the Lakers, Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard get into bench altercation versus the Suns.
What happened?
During the timeout in the first half, Howard was sitting down when Davis approached him. As Howard stood up, Davis grabbed his left arm, and then two were quickly separated by teammates as Davis continued to point in Howard's direction. "We're good. We squashed it," Howard said after the game. "He's my brother. We left it in the locker room at halftime," Davis said. Look, we was just talking about this battle right here. This is the battle I was just telling you.
What?
When I was just saying, Dwight Howard, it shouldn't be no way Dwight Howard's not on the list. And Anthony Davis is. And maybe Anthony Davis trying to show me, like, man, nigga, you got me fucked up.
Oh, so it's a whole big beat now.
You know what I mean? Anthony Davis already know about the list. He like, nigga, I'm supposed to be on here, bitch. So he not showing no respect. That's all I could only imagine. Anthony Davis not paying no respect. You know, young boys don't like to pay homage. You know what I think about the young boys. But what I was telling Empress earlier, what I was trying to explain to her was Britain's Queen Elizabeth, 95, was back at her desk at Windsor Castle. Right, so I guess that's where she stays. She stays at Windsor Castle on Friday after she spent a night, just a little night. You remember, just a night, for the first time in years, for what Buckingham Palace termed preliminary investigation. So in years, this young lady hasn't been under the weather. Man, I gotta pass over. I gotta pass over somebody more responsible and smart. And then I seen him do that. The world's oldest and longest reigning monarch stayed in a hospital overnight on Wednesday. Right?
What's wrong?
On Wednesday, but returned to Windsor Castle to the west of London the following day, with officials saying she was good. She was in good spirits and back at work. The Queen, who canceled an official trip to Northern Ireland on Wednesday, had been told to rest by her medical staff, the palace said, but her ailment was not related to COVID-19. So now they're trying to come out and get ahead of this. All right, you see how white people try to come out and get ahead of this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with the brother El DeBarge, his daughter said that he was battling this shit earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Right, his daughter said he just got out of a battle with it. These people saying she got nothing to do with it. Mm-hmm. Don't even worry about it being nothing with it. Yeah, she's sick, but it ain't got nothing to do with it. But when the first thing I wanted to present to you, she's 95.
Mm-hmm. What to say? Comorbidities?
Just her being 95 is a comorbidity. You can't be living to be that long. But my grandma died at 125, if not 130. But she was old and she was fast. I had a fast grandma at 125, bro. I don't know. Maybe people can live old as hell, bro. Maybe Queen got damn near 30 more years. That's crazy to think that somebody 95 got almost 30 plus years. She not melanated though. But she got melanated body parts. I don't want conspiracy shit like Empress. But I need you to finish reading this right here. But I really need you to only read until... Matter of fact, this is a good part. So you're going to start reading following medical advice to rest for a few days. Right? And I set you up perfectly. Like, you ain't got to even guess where you at. Ain't no guesswork.
For a few days, the Queen attended hospital on Wednesday afternoon for some preliminary investigations, returning to Windsor Castle at lunchtime today and remains in good spirits, the palace said late on Thursday. Aide gave no details on what had prompted the medical attention, and some royal correspondents said they hoped the official version of the events painted the full picture. Prime Minister Boris Johnson sent his best wishes and said the monarch was back at her desk. I am given to understand that actually Her Majesty is characteristically back at her desk at Windsor as we speak, Johnson told reporters. A royal source said the Queen had stayed at the King Edward VII Hospital in central London for practical reasons, and that her medical team had taken a cautious approach. The source said she was now resting and undertaking light official duties. Elizabeth, who is queen of 15 other realms, including Australia, Canada, and New Zealand, returned to her desk for a work on Thursday afternoon and was undertaking some light duties, the source said. Elizabeth was who acceded to the throne as Britain was shielding its imperial power, has symbolized stability for generations of British people, building the popularity of the monarchy despite seismic political, social, and cultural changes that threaten to make it an anarchism. Anachronism.
Could you think about somebody like a Guy Fawkes? This whole little story about V for Vendetta. They said that was something from the brother Guy Fawkes. Guy Fawkes kind of set up something like this in the Parliament. It's all got something to do with the Queen. We also talk about stories like Princess Diana. Right, and there was weird conspiracy surrounding that story. So I could definitely imagine how, because I've been saying maybe the Queen already passed.
They said right here, who is queen of 15 other realms, including Australia, Canada, and New Zealand.
Realm queen. Yeah, that's her. All right, this is Elizabeth. This is Elizabeth the what? A second. You motherfuckers going, bro, she's been in office this whole time, and her husband just died, right? Imagine him. He got out of here. He can make it. Huh?
You said the man usually goes first, right?
Damn, look at Empress. Empress don't give a fuck.
That's empirical data. It's nothing about my biases.
But yeah, the same thing Scoop was saying and Empress was saying, basically, as far as the affidavit. Like the affidavit kind of marked them clear where they were saying the gun was, the person that whoever came up with the gun told them, yo, ready to fire. All right, so I'll tell you the only reason why I got a problem with it is because he's continuously been like Trump. And I'm like, yo, if you're saying that these people are so stupid, you gotta be smart enough to check the gun no matter who give it to you, unless you know them. Unless it's your wife, unless it's somebody that got your, you feel me? It has to be somebody that be like, yo, if he fail, I fail. If it's somebody that like, yo, if that motherfucker fail, nigga, I might fuck around and get me a new position. That motherfucker, I'm like, nobody that I would listen to on nothing. Right. And I'm so upset because I was telling people earlier, because, I always talk about the Red Sox. If you go back a couple of years, I was talking about the Red Sox. But just recently, I was telling somebody, because I don't really watch sports, but I was telling somebody, I was like, yo, the Astros look good this year. Yo, why are you laughing?
The irony.
Of me saying the Astros look good this year? Yeah, bro, the Astros is looking good this year, though. Because, I've always been an Astros fan, and the reason why I'm saying that, no, it's not. I was the San Francisco Giants. My bad, it's the same colorway. My bad, y'all. The Astro people probably looking at me like, this nigga don't know shit about us. No, it wasn't y'all. It wasn't y'all. But think about that. It's a Houston team that won this year. I'm telling y'all, narratives.
The Astros going to be popping next year for sure.
Bro.
Man, that's a double entendre.
Narratives. Only narratives win. If the narrative doesn't compel anything, like, look, the narrative was Antonio Brown was supposed to be out the NFL. He went through all these different teams, and he ended up on a team, and he ended up winning. That's the hero journey. You have to think about narratives. A lot of shit don't make sense for them to do. Okay, why would he win? What story are we gonna convey after he gets his win? Okay, old legend reclaims new position, right? So something like that with LeBron, right? I can see them trying to get LeBron the ring this year. I haven't really been paying attention to the NBA though to see how the story is developing, right? So I don't know what's the most compelling narrative. But right now, narrative that I hear my name is old king reclaims throne. Right now, I have LeBron with the team. Like I said, me and Empress just read about Anthony Davis and the other guy arguing. I think it'd be just one of those moments where it's like, LeBron had to step up and he had to put players in their position. And he said he channeled Kobe Bryant. Because remember, they did that year that Kobe had died. The year Kobe died, LeBron them won. LeBron, they kept on mentioning Kobe was in the building. Kobe was in the building. We did this stuff for Kobe. So y'all gotta understand narratives, bro. Narrative is way more important than the actual good game. It's all you gotta think about. And you gotta think about the same thing the ref said that was doing all that goddamn cheating. That cheating that referee said, yo, you gotta think about it. Some referees just don't like some players. It's bias as simple as that, bro. Right, so we got to understand that there's human biases in everything. So when you see a white person say, yo, I don't want to hire a black person, you can't get so confused and think that that's the end all be all. Right, because I even hear people playing about this whole concept, right, Empress, with the dude that was in California doing the reverse of it. He was like, fuck it, if you vaccinate, you can't even come in. I'm on a different wave. If you vaccinate, you can't come in the building. Fuck it. Right? I think about the wave that he was on. There's always people with a different angle to things where they're like, yo, you know what? Fuck it. If that's what you want, I'm against that. And that's what I be really wanting us to be on as melanated people. Right? Where we don't get so caught up on people doing things. It's like somebody doing something to their detriment. It's like, oh, you trying to do that to us? You know, we start approaching them more like bosses instead of like serfs, where it's like, damn, look what you're doing to us. You just taking us back. You just taking us back to the first step. You know, you more so to be like, hold on, nah, what's going on? You feel me? Like we need to be in more position of authority, more in position of controlling our direction, instead of allowing narratives to be created for us. Right, because that's always a narrative like, yo, man, this brother came from a black family. He really not supposed to have nothing. You feel me? Let's be thankful that he got something. Let's be thankful he got something. That's how they look at a lot of this stuff. So that's what I was saying. It's super important that we make sure that we control our own narratives. Because we always even said that even on our articles and stuff as far as black privilege, what it's about. It's always about controlling the narrative. Right, it's always about coming to you and being like, yo, what they said about goals? Nah, I don't know about that. Bro, shit, maybe you talking about that, but right, well, what I'm speaking of, when I speak of it, I speak about when they spoke about the Seminoles with kind of describing the dreads and goals. Right, I'm speaking about when they spoke about a lot of the slaves when they got freed, they got gold rims and gold crowns and gold caps and gold, all these different things. Right, to kind of symbolize freedom, because a slave couldn't afford these things. Niggas ain't want to walk around with their paperwork fucking everywhere either. Right, so it even became a more convenient way of actually showing your paperwork, which is why to this same day they won't hire you if you come in and you're on the angle of you may think you have your goals or whatever. And just think about goals and goals. I got goals, bro. I got goals in my mouth. Right, so everybody got goals, but they switched it over, and people don't even understand the concept of what they're saying. Even the brother I was earlier said something interesting. He ran down a lot of facts, and he was like, "Yeah, they didn't wear gold; they wore the blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's right too, right?" But they also wore gold, right? So I don't want to shun the gold. I don't want to say they didn't wear gold. I want to say that there was different things. Some people wore jewels. Some people wore sapphires. Some people wore. The thing was, whatever was predominant in the area that they were from, they embodied the actual nature of the soil. So with gold, the concept of gold is, yo, it's from the ground, blah 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 blah. This benefit here, that benefit there. The same way y'all using charcoal, right? They tell you that a lot of these things come from pressure. That's cold. Same coal, charcoal, right? The coal that's charred, right? So, you know, you gotta just kind of keep a lot of stuff in context, because I know we hear things and we compartmentalize things, right? And that's the biggest problem, because even when the brother Inky was explaining, as far as there's dietitian, there's this nigga that's doing the surgery, there's this nigga that knows strictly just about the bones. He don't know nothing about how to feed them, nothing about none of that. He just, you know, he know how they work. He know how this one make that one turn, and you feel me? So everything in science is so compartmentalized, we don't really understand the wholeness of it, right? So that's the main thing with people that's not even on whole food diets, right? Plant-based type diets. You need more whole foods, bro. So I have one more little job for me to run before we get up out of here, but I think we about completed. Because I got a lot of stuff to cover on Sunday as far as that, but today I just really want to focus on the brother Alec Baldwin, right? And just little small things like that. We brought up the NBA, we brought up a couple different things, but with Alec Baldwin, the thing that I was saying is I feel like he deserves all the responsibility. And, like, you know, everybody should take all the responsibility. Like I said, that's what we're talking about on Sunday, right? This narrative of 50-50, right? This narrative of 50-50, and I'm like, huh? So where is it a good idea to be in a relationship with both person going half speed? Right, I feel like it's more satisfying to be in 100-100. Right, 100-100 type situation, nigga. I'm giving it 100%, you giving it 100%. Right, you doing 100% of what you doing, I'm doing 100% of what I'm doing. Right, but the 50-50 concept is saying that, yo, I do this, you do this. We both do the same thing, we just sharing it. Right, instead of saying, nah, I'm giving 100% of what I'm here to give. You're giving 100% of what you're here to give. Right? A lot of those concepts, they got to be really. The brother Derek Gray says, he said something super interesting. He said, unlearn and relearn. Right? And I don't want to say just Derek Gray said, but I love giving credit to melanated folks. So the brother says that. And that's the concept, right? A lot of the things that we were taught as kids, it's just, if you put it up to scrutiny, it doesn't hold up in the court of law. I'm talking about so much so that it's just the first bar that it can't get over, where somebody say, well, blah, 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 and you done. Right? I want us to be literally in more state of authority, right? That's what we've been speaking about on the cast the whole time, where we want to speak from that actual place of knowing. We don't want to be in this situation where we're just speaking from this is what I feel or what, yeah. So, like, that's not gonna help us get anywhere, right? What that's gonna do is create more separation. If you don't know about politics, but you want to say that you want to choose somebody because of whatever reason, you know, nobody could be completely mad at you, but is it justified that you feel like that? Like, should you be able to just free willingly think that you can do whatever, you feel me? Or should somebody say something? It's super interesting. But like I said, the main thing that I want to stay on as far as is to make sure we convey through this whole cast is you got to be careful about judgment. Right, with somebody like Alec Baldwin, super opposed to the right, super opposed to Donald Trump, right? And I'm just, like I said, I'm gonna keep on saying, I would just only imagine super opposed to gun ownership and things like this. How do you get over? And this is weird because I have a second caveat to it where I'm like, yo, this is movies, bro. This shit should be as free. Like, I want to see things like this. This is interesting. This is things that you don't do in real life. This is things that you completely separate from real life. This is a movie. But let's just take it to that angle, though, bro. You feel like it's justified to show people just shooting guns, just randomly shooting people. But if somebody accidentally gets shot, that's too much.
Facts. That's what I was saying. I was like, if they're using the Hegelian dialect, they could just simply be like, we need to stop shooting movies with gun violence. What happened? But I was like, well, this is going to need to happen 2 more times, at least, before people take heed.
But I'm saying, that's when the scariest thing, though, Empress, because the last time it happened was 1993. I'm saying it possibly happened before that also. But after 1993, when they see what happened to Brandon, they was like, yo, that can't happen no more on set, bro. So I'm just trying to figure out, where do they go from here? All right, what's the angle? Because I'm telling you, like, this has always been a thing. But now seeing what happened and what can potentially happen, you saying they may use that as some type of Hegelian dialectic situation to be like, yo, we got to stop using guns. Guns are not safe. Guns kill people. But, oh my gosh, I see what you're saying. I can't knock it. But yeah, that's the main thing. I was just saying, I feel like that brother got to take blame. Like, he got to take 100% of the blame, bro. Same thing I was saying with the 100 in relationships. It's sad. Whatever, he has to take 100% blame. Like, he put himself in the position. So that's really all I got to say, Empress. I don't really know if you have anything to say. I'm not about to keep on beating this dead horse. I mean, Empress, but actually about to get up out of here. Empress been doing a lot of. Shout out to Empress. Empress got a small face, bro. Small face, big head. Dwight Howard on his altercation with Anthony Davis face. Yo, end us off, bro. End us off, man. End us off.
Ow!
Oh, you got burnt by the fire?
Yeah.
That's good. You weren't paying attention.
Alrighty, guys. That is the conclusion of episode 140 of the Wise Magi Godcast. We will be back on Sunday with our pre-show starting at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Until then, peace. Them the claps you into it?